shit on them. Wait, they have a lifeline? They have Revtane and lifeline. Oh, they just griefed. They don't even have time to Valko, or do they?
They're pushing into Watson fences. They are pushing into danger. Fun 1, 2, 3 may naturally be the next team to go down here.
What's up, Bart? I'm doing okay. How you doing? Say Hushi, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate it. Thank you, man.
We have space station gaming, trying just to survive, trying to force their way in. From the
What's up, Ichijo? Doing good, dude. How you doing?
Finding it extremely difficult to get inside a zone at the moment, and it's Ascend on the other side holding them out.
Ascend say we need to hold this ground, we need to hold this space, otherwise we're going to be forced out by so many other teams. Fun 1, 2, 3 do get eliminated. TSM now getting involved in the action as well.
Ascend trying to stabilize, a little push coming in though. Post skills down to barely any help whatsoever. Kishera's going to go down, and Ascend with this hold.
Wait.
Going to be able to do so. Third point. Space Station actually
Popping a fun, where the fuck? Did they die?
So difficult when the third parties happen. You're all inevitably going to get shot by someone else, and suddenly we're down to 13 squads. We just lost, what, 6 squads just like that in a snap of a finger, but now Esports Arena, they've got the height advantage, but they need to be careful. Don't overstep your presence here. You've got 58 seconds before you have to make a move.
58 seconds might seem like quite some time, but I tell you that's going to evaporate in front of the team's eyes extremely quickly. Fnatic trying to reset here. They did have one player.
That's good to hear, Bart.
So Esports Arena certainly
That's good to hear, man.
And this circle is
good to see you, homie.
West of Thermal Station, ever so
good to hear you,
slightly towards the donut building. Actually,
we should be all better to play tomorrow, I hope. Hopefully today's stream doesn't fuck my throat up. And it just gets better.
Trying to hold out for now, 25 seconds. Like I said, that time disappears quicker than you think sometimes. Fnatic still down on this low ground, thinking about maybe having to be forced down to the low. Yuka's gonna be taken down to 1 HP. Just about survive one Fnatic, but not looking good for them.
And this is why playing early zone is so good.
What's up, you seen?
One of these positions in Thermal where you can oversee all of these teams desperately trying to get into the next zone. You can pick up free KP. You can get
order some soup or some mac and cheese, bro. It's already 6 in the morning right now. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what I could order right now. Literally donut shops are open. Just take it slow, it should be fine, yeah. If I just don't yell once today, I'm probably chilling. It's probably fine. I could play today, but I literally wouldn't talk.
And now you've just got to try and survive if you're Esports Arena. Still a fight happening. Singularity.
I could play off stream probably.
Doing pretty well in this engagement.
Just get clips or something.
Singularity trying to clean up the pieces, but Moist hold strong. Moist hold
strong. These guys have been here the entire game. What's up, Lilik? Hello, hello.
Remember, they were between about 4 teams earlier.
Thank you, Saint.
Somehow still are NRG watching over them. Fences are down.
What's up, Viet?
And they're trying to protect themselves, but by eliminating that closest team in Singularity, it gives them that extra little bit of breathing room.
And you can see NRG as well. You can see on your map overhead here.
Stream dripping water too. Dude, I've been trying. Water kind of hurts. I don't know why. I've only been able to drink like tea and like electrolytes.
So we're down to 10 squads. We lost a lot in the last 2 zones. And Moist Esport, you can see, they need to think about their next movement, because as this zone closes, everyone's heading back towards Thermal, that donut building that you can see in the top left-hand side of your screen as well. And right now for Moist, it's just about presence. They are applying pressure to NRG. They are trying to keep them back as long as they can before they make their move.
And I talked about how a tough rotation this game was going to be for Xset. Xset's still alive inside this top 10. Once again, Nocturnal has managed to maneuver his team in a position to contest for this endgame. Elsewhere, TSM, they're involved in Thermal Station. You can see ExoClan inside the donut building as well, but this is the building where all the action's about to break out. Down, you have Alliance, you have LG, you have Moist, everybody is stacked up.
And they've all got to move as well, because the circle's gone away from them. They thought maybe it would pull towards them, but no.
Is there 4 teams here?
Esports Arena looking to try and make their move out.
Oh, they're going to swing, and Alliance get eliminated. That will be Alliance out of the game. ESA swing on the damage that will put the team just outside of them. And now look to move forward themselves. Skyward Dive going to be in front of them as well. You can see Exit also
insane.
in that kill feed. NRG starting to lose a few players as well, but TSM still alive, and Verholst with that wingman is getting some knocks.
TSM, Exo, and Geo all in fantastic positions. But now here comes everyone. They're going to surround this donut building. They all want a bite of it, but are you going to be able to survive? Do you go low? Do you go high? This is carnage.
Oh my god, look at this, bro.
This is a layer cake inside of
This
the
is
donut.
insane.
LG though, what a performance we saw from them yesterday in that elimination bracket. Staying alive, Exit eliminated, while Esports Arena have found the outside of this building to play down.
Esports Arena just keep going, just keep shredding, and now they move in, and they are still a full
Whoa,
three.
buddy,
The
chill
shield
out.
around. You've got to push
There you
together.
go.
Rainday calls in the villain, and he
Trade
might
the
feel that
damage.
to some of the teams inside of this building at the moment. Same going crazy inside of this donut building.
Exo gone, Onyx gone, Moist are losing players, Geo are losing players, but all the meanwhile, Esports Arena a full healthy three. So are TSM, so
Look at
are
this
LG.
guy on the top
These are
left.
three teams that can compete for this game.
Can you guys see that guy? Oh, you can't even see him.
Still alive as well for NRG.
Oh, he's dead.
TSM takes to the skies, Imperial House some good shots, and Verholst's going to clean them up as well. That's the end of Moist.
What's up?
And look at this position from TSM.
What's up, Kylo? How you doing, man?
Everybody else stacked up inside of this donut building. TSM have views
Who are
on
we
it.
cheering for?
NRG gonna be taking
So
out
many
Luminosity,
teams, to be honest.
eliminated as well. Gambale Ultrasound down to
Probably the
just two,
guard because
as we have two squads now remaining.
So ESA
my
will
name
eliminate
is still on
Geo
their
quickly, try and get this fight done
sub
before
spot
TSM get involved. But TSM will be
on the
watching this kill
roster.
feed, and as soon as they see a knock, they're gonna push
So
it.
the low-key says I'm in grand finals right now. About to win this shit from home. So if the guard wins, hey, he literally won. What's up, Jonah? What's up, Sonny? Dude, look at this god spot.
But look at this
This is
positioning from
actually
TSM.
insane.
They have high ground, they can overwatch us. Rex did not
They're
get up,
actually
though.
chilling.
That could be important, but really, TSM want to force this fight between ESA and Geo.
If
and then
Hal
just
has
wait,
ult,
just pick up the pieces.
then
It
it's
is
actually
just
over.
strategy at its very best. We've seen it so many
It's
times
actually
already in this
wrapped.
tournament. They just wait for the zone to do its job and force these two teams out.
He desperately trying to pick up some guns so he can do some damage off that respawn. Has managed to do so. Geo gonna have to leave. Playing underneath now. ESA gonna be forced out all that while. TSM set up on top of this spike. Waiting. Deep press for them to see if anyone pokes where they can clean up the pieces.
And you'd have to ask, looking at this, how did TSM throw this one away with such an
Full
incredible
three
position? The
teams.
answer would be if both teams in this donut would then focus TSM. That's a big hit. That can make things a little bit worrying. ESA have spotted TSM, and maybe TSM are going to have to drop before these two teams come out of the donut. That's when things get scary.
TSM having to share some resources as well. Do get back
Uh,
up to full health.
Koenichi.
What's the next play, though? Do they have the black hole
Thank you so much for the
available
tip
on
prime.
Horizon? Maybe to really
Appreciate it, dude.
cause
Thank
some
you.
carnage. Hal's gonna go up to the skies
Hope
with
you're
the
having a good one.
gravitational lift. So is the rest of TSM. Grenades in the hand. TSM ascend to the high ground.
TSM take high ground again. They will take the high, and now
Oh my
we're gonna see
god.
one team down low, but TSM
Oh my
can
god,
run damage, but they've
no,
lost
their
Rex.
plans
Still alive.
crumbling.
Verholst takes to the skies as well to try and survive.
No.
All the carnage
Just
breaking
live.
out below him. It's all on
Just
BD here for
live.
TSM fans to try and survive, but it's
What, did they get
Gambale
second?
off the back of a respawn.
GG's.
Right in
How's the
end
first
game.
game?
Who managed to close out game number one?
And it was actually the low ground which was the most powerful position because they were able to force the two teams above them into the fight. It may have looked like TSM were in such a good spot because high ground usually
Did they get
wins
second or
games.
third?
It's such a good spot because high ground
I think they got
usually
second.
wins games, but unfortunately because TSM had to move and the ESA had to focus them, Geo just waited, they watched, and then they push in to get that final killer blow. An intense game to kick us off here at the Split 1 playoffs.
Yeah, just that respawn, absolutely huge to them. You have to question, do Geo win that game as a duo? Probably not in that situation, just to the lack of gunpowder, but getting that player back into
I love
the
it, man.
game
I love it because I know exactly what that feels like.
You guys using a wired
Yeah.
mouse?
hasn't influenced
Steel
most
Series
of the
mouse pad.
I missed that, man.
after the carnage that had ensued in front of them, and it's Geo who closed things out.
However, the point is that
You
TSM
gotta
will
respect
get-
that.
will keep them at first place, and as we know, they've got to get as close as they can to 50 to try and get on match point.
That's game one done, and did a lot to talk about, and I can't think of many better people in the world to do it. So we're going to send it down to the desk. Rain Day, take it away.
Onsec asking what a call and what a moment. That last high ground fight, the middle ground and the low ground, it turned out to be Gambadeo Tucson on the low ground, representing APAC North, getting the first W here in our match point finals. But remember, Monsoon, you know, it does take a marathon to get there. Nobody's on.
Shall let Nico know you're winning land from
Nah, I'm
home?
done for a long time, bro.
Where I'm actually about to.
First game to start every
Yeah, no. So
I'm actually about to
I
be a
told you,
champ.
man,
What's up, Jarls?
I
How you
wanted
doing?
Alliance to take that positioning because
살린 거야?
Newcastle. I was just about to shout them out because that was a hell of an effort there.
No Newcastle triple napkins, bro, and they have no Watson gen 90% of the time because he kept getting shot out. And I think that's why 100 Thieves is able to play that spot so well, because you can only play where Moist is playing 99% of the time with the gen when you have a Newcastle wall to block LOS for the team. So
Yeah, I'm
shout
feeling
out to
better,
Moist, man. That
Sinu.
was a great hold.
Like,
I
my
actually
voice is
can't
just
believe-
gone.
And apparently they didn't even have comms. work on
But
the
other
main
than
stage.
that,
They had no comms that whole time.
pretty
So they
much
just held
chilling.
down one of the hardest spots
Got a bit
on
of a
World
sore
Search
throat.
with no comms, no Newcastle wall, and triple white arms. That is unreal.
What's up,
That is
Vika?
actually
Doing, bro?
Swinny just hit.
I'll be
just had
better,
fun with the
hopefully
just
tomorrow,
rotate
maybe.
Next time and we both alive.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Listen,
He's actually
listen,
just on a different type of time.
I love my man Swinny, but you can't hit fun with the just rotate when you're playing Octane, Revenant, and Lifeline. That's
Wig
where I'm gonna
looked
go.
blasted.
Like
Look how he
Valkyrie
wearing his
Why would
glasses.
fun shouldn't rotate
Wait,
there? And also,
wait,
they
what?
canceled the rotate.
I think it got canceled. Like I think someone shot
Oh,
the Valk
really?
and it canceled it.
I'm pretty sure they canceled it. I think it was Slayers that canceled it.
I can't see.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
He's not
But again,
looking.
let's give a huge shout out to Gombre, one of the only free agent teams will keep saying that someone signed
What's
them.
wrong?
Someone
What's wrong with
please
his
sign Gombre.
glasses?
They are such a fantastic squad, such a group of nice people.
The ALGS line is in
Unbelievable.
London.
Juicena is, I think, one of the most fun players to watch in the world.
I agree.
Thank you,
love
Mochi.
watching him, too.
Appreciate it,
Every
dude.
watch party, he's probably on there for me every time when APAC North plays. And we met them in the lobby, and they were so fucking nice, dude. They are such a good group of people. Someone signed them. Also, I'm pretty sure their name means, for multiple people in my chat, a lot of the APAC North community was telling me their name means "Do your best, daddy."
That's good.
Gombre Ochi-san, do your best, daddy.
That's
And
fire.
they're doing just
And
that.
they're doing their best, man. They're
That's
absolute
actually
legends.
gas.
And we were saying, I mean, Juicena by many is regarded as one of the most mechanical players in APAC North.
Yep.
One of the best mechanical players.
Yeah, and it's actually admitted by, like, Roz says it. A lot of people say that Juicena is the best APAC North movement player in the world, which
Yeah.
is so cool. I think it's so awesome.
I originally first started watching him when he was playing Watson, and he was doing some crazy shit.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Then
that
he
on the top
evolved.
waterfall.
What's up,
Then he
Tyrus?
evolved into the little
How you doing, bro? You're
Bangalore
so
movement,
underrated. You gotta get out
and
there,
that
man.
was even crazier.
At the
'cause he
land,
double
I'm
time.
probably done
And
competing,
now
brother.
I'm
But thank
pretty
you,
sure
man.
On Stormpoint, he's back on
I
the
appreciate
Watson.
it.
K-Smitty's hitting with it. It's pretty simple.
Yeah,
Vika,
he's
thank you so
been
much for the
doing
5
that
gifted,
since
bro.
K-Smitty has to be awesome of the year. When you're playing Revenant, Octane,
Thank you, my
Lifeline,
brother. I
it's not
appreciate
the
it.
teams that you have to worry about. It's about
Much love,
yourself.
homie.
Like, you have to make a play for yourself. You're playing one
I
of the most
can't express
un-
insane
I don't know
excitement.
how to put it, bro.
I am
One of
afraid
the most confusing
to
comps of all
destroy
time,
my voice
and you're gonna
further.
Be like, yo, you need to rotate. It's
On
like,
the
how are
thank
you-
you so
zone,
much.
when
I'd
everyone's
look
just
at
getting
K-Smitty and be
ganked.
like, I'd be like this. How are you gonna tell me what to do?
Go win here because, mind you, they came in from preseason qualifiers. All of the roster swaps that they've had. Luda at one point had a wrist injury, had to overcome the adversity for that, get back to top
Luda.
form. And you know, this team, they're playing with a sub Cody.
Yeah.
And Girl was like, he is one of the most humble people known early on for his insane Octane skills. And speaking of Octane, I know we saw one in the lobby.
Yeah, and that's the thing. There
Yeah,
is
that's
going to
crazy.
be some
Free
legend
agents take
variation
the
here, and
first
I feel
game. Let's
like,
go.
From the things we've witnessed as well, Fnatic, notably in Game 6 of the elimination bracket, they were actually able to, or it might have been the winners bracket, they were able to actually switch off of the Watson onto the Bangalore. So we're seeing this aggressive kind of Horizon Bangalore Valkyrie meta coming in for those watching at home. It's been the talk of the town for a lot, but we'll see if that
What is
adjusts,
the
because this is a
the
whole new beast.
threshold,
The
the
winners bracket
match
is
point
clear, and though
threshold?
Gambare Otusan
Is it
took
50
first
points?
place with 12 placement points and 4 kills, it was really
First to 50,
Esports
right?
Arena
And
and
then a win?
TSM who came out on top of the lobby.
I mean, you very rarely see
So
someone
TSM
win
is
a
in
game
first right now.
and then come
Shit.
third after
That's
that.
not good.
I mean, a couple teams really fragging out here.
Those are about to end this shit in 3
kills
games.
That's
on
in-
TSM. I mean, you had 6 on Hal, 7 on
Everybody
Bubbles.
pack it up.
And the ever-present support player reps, he chimed in with 1.
Well, I'm pretty sure TSM has the most points, 21.
We talked about it. Luminosity had a good game too. Let's look at this backside. What stands out to you, Monsoon, here in the bottom 10?
Unfortunately, guard being taken out on rotate by EXO because of, you know, Harvester and
Oh
landslide.
no, the
Super
guards
unfortunate
in
to see,
last.
but they gotta shake it off and look forward.
You said that mental adaptation, that ability to adjust. What do you do in game 2 in a situation
We gotta
like
root
that?
for the guard. Give
Obviously, these players
them
have
our
a lot
energy.
Of experience going through ups and downs. Not everything can
You're
go your
losing.
way, but I mean, we all
I'm
know the
losing
guard,
right
their
now.
mentals are great. They got great team culture. So they just gotta lock it in and get ready to go.
I'm in
This is
13th.
not the end. This is game 1 of a
Yeah,
potentially
TSM's first
20
with
game series.
24.
So.
Now, be aware of this, ladies and gentlemen. People started with points at the top, and this is something that is going to shake up this leaderboard. We started with 10
Oh,
for first
I
place,
thought
all the way
100
down
Thieves
to
was
1 for our 10th
had made it to
qualifier.
there.
So you will see a little bit of extra cushion. That's the benefit of going.
This is
through
it,
the
right?
bonus
This is the last set of
100%
games
we know
completely.
NRG
Like
came
no
from
one
the
else is in the
winners bracket.
tournament.
They won. They got
Damn.
an extra 10 points when they started. So you can see they pick up 7 points in match number 1, coming in with 17 points. But TSM, they were only in the top 5 out of winners bracket, or maybe a little bit less. I don't remember the exact positioning, so don't judge me, guys. I'm sorry. But regardless,
judgment zone.
they made up for it just
What's
in
up,
match
Zoto?
number 1. Raven, whatever he is doing with the team to bring out the best
What's
individually
up,
that
Bloodstream?
they
How
can of
you
each
doing?
person. I mean, we saw reps. You said only 1 elimination, but that's because he was sitting back with the 30-30, dealing a lot of damage and letting everyone else pick up the eliminations.
What
What's
a day
up,
so
Hyla?
far. TSM, Gambare,
I never
O2
understood
Sun, and
the
Esports
format of
Arena out to a
ALGS.
great start in game 1
It's
here
basically-
in London. We've got game 2 coming up of our match point finals. We're going to take a quick break.
In the grand
and we'll be
finals, at
right
least,
back
the
to
first
continue the
team to
action.
make it to 50 is now allowed to take the tournament
Monster
after they get
Energy, the
the
official
next
energy drink
win.
of the Apex Legends
Gotta get to
Globals.
50 first, and then you gotta win a game, and then you win the tourney. Getting into 50 points is like you like qualify to be able to win, and then you just need the next win, and that's it. Yep, pretty much 4. The only sketchy thing is when if you get to 50 and you don't win for a while, a lot of other teams get to 50, and it's like literally the next team who wins is just gonna win if it lasts too long. Already loading on B stream. Damn, they got the exclusive.
For those before you even ask it, Exet is not a duo. It is a spectator bug when you are in the observer seat. The 20th place team always will show as a duo. Everybody is in the lobby, as you can see on the top right. It's 20 squads with 60.
You've given guard all of your energy.
Now, I
You're
also wanna say
drained
this
now.
too. Guys, it's not the
We got
TSM
this, bro.
If you want to go only watch TSM,
Anything's possible.
go the fuck to Command Center. We are not only watching TSM.
Isn't that how KNG
One
won
thing
last
I
time?
wanted to do walking into Apex and walking into this land and making
I don't know
sure
who
watching all the
KNG
watch
is,
parties
bro. I'm not
is that
gonna lie.
teams from
I mean,
every
I know
region
Kunagarna, but
get some love.
I don't
Recognize
remember
talent
what team that
all
was.
over the world here on the B stream. That was one of my main goals. It's not TSM fucking stream, man. Go show the community. I
Oh.
love TSM and I love the boys, but we will be
I think I
watching
do
the
remember
TSM
that.
because y'all don't want it.
That was a
But you
really
know
long
what?
time
No,
ago.
there are actually other teams in Apex other than TSM.
That was like,
Love the boys at TSM, but we
that was
will
like,
watch the other teams.
was that
This is
Scurry
looking
or
like
something?
a launch site zone or
Yeah, that
front
was 100
glass
Thieves, right? Yeah.
ending.
So, LG, TSM, another great zone for the boys, and they play this zone very well.
Yeah, I
And
think
this
Sound
was
like
a
you
game we
dying?
actually
No, I'm
watched
fine,
TSM for
honestly.
sure.
I think TSM is
It's just
gonna
my
really
voice.
rotate
It's
here
just
and
my
try
voice.
to take the front glass.
Other than
or
that, I'm
take
fine.
The little spot right outside of the glass. But we'll
I don't
see.
think I have
The
COVID.
interesting thing here, I'm sorry to cut you off, is where does LG play here? I think they should
Green
take
tea?
front glass, but
Bro, I've been
primarily we'd
drinking
like to
like
see them hold the back of launch
literally
as well.
25
Yeah,
cups
but I
of
don't
tea a
think they hold
day.
the backside of
I don't think it's
launch
doing
screen.
anything. I'm not gonna
It's
lie.
not really good for this zone specifically. They don't have a beacon. Do they have a
I'm
beacon?
starting to
I
be
don't think so.
convinced
So
that
they
it
have
might
no
be
idea where the zone
detrimental.
is
Like it's
going.
making me worse.
If I'm them, I'm just playing front glass. I'm
Cough
controlling the
drops.
area
I had
so
like
they can start
100
to rotate
yesterday.
in. If no one starts to
I'm
come
like,
my
bro,
way towards
I
launch,
think
leave.
I think
But
these
holding
things are
front
like
glass is
making my
good. They
throat
hold it
more
almost every
dry.
time.
I'll tell you what, though, with no beacon, they might not be expecting people to rotate this way, and Onyx is actually on the way over through the
Bro, it's
jungle.
off the cough
Onyx
drops.
already has a beacon too. They know
I
where the
was
zone's
literally
going. They
fucking
wanna
leaning
rotate
off the
alongside,
cough
but
drops.
the
Nothing's
boys at
happening.
LG
I
are
don't know
trying to
what's
push
going
them
on.
back just a little. They want to craft a little bit before to rotate into glass, and Onyx is stalling that crafting by
That's the
a
most
good
British
amount.
thing I've
Here's
heard
Woody
you
gonna
say.
be up top in that launch site glass, but look at this rotation here. It's going to be the guard walking into EXO. EXO had a great
Yeah,
game last game.
last
Go out
2
just a little bit
days,
early to ESA.
I
The
hadn't
guard is
said
now
a
gonna walk
word.
into
I literally
Thermal,
haven't
and they
even
had a bad
spoken.
game while Energy started to move forward too.
It's the first time I've said anything in a
making their way
while.
to the fences. They were actually 2 seconds right ahead of EXO, and the guard was 2 seconds behind them on the hill. And that's what we're saying. Every second matters on these rotations.
Oh yeah, big time, and especially now in finals, dude. In the other
How low
group
do they
stages and
need to
stuff,
be
teams
to
are
get a
like, "No, it's
guaranteed
okay.
heirloom?
Go get that mat. Go do this." But look what's gonna happen here. It might be a
question.
TSM versus
I don't know,
LG,
honestly.
And after I was
A
talking
really,
about TSM
really
and
high
boys
level.
and how much I love them, we have now a
At least
TSM LG
500.
And Al's
fight.
actually going to go down to Tanya. It's going to be a 3v2
least
here for the
500.
boys over at LG.
Pretty
As
sure.
Al goes out first, there's a
Probably
double
more than
0
that.
down.
Oh
Or
no,
am I
this is
tripping?
very,
Eh,
very
I don't
bad,
even
not
know.
only for TSM, but
You gotta
LG.
play a fuck
Lana
ton.
could
If
be
you wanna
right
get it for
behind
free,
LG as well, but
guaranteed,
how can
that means you
Yanya
gotta play
one
like
after my boy crafts the car.
5,000
Yeah,
hours.
TSM is not in a good spot here. This choke is very easily pushable, and TSM's going to have to do their best here to probably make it out.
Match point
and try
is
to play this
dumb,
out as a duo.
realistically.
I don't think LG lets
For
the boys at TSM
an
lift the
actual
banner at all.
competitive
Reps
game,
might even go down.
it's
There's gonna
dumb.
be a 1 HP
But,
as
I mean,
boys
this
now
game's
flying
already
to the front
BR.
side.
Match
It's
point
not
is
looking
strictly
good
for
TSM.
entertainment
That banner is
purposes,
probably not gonna be
which I
retrievable. It's gonna be a
think
duo problem
it
for this
serves its
Yeah, and
purpose.
LG doing a phenomenal job to hold
But
that push.
as a
TSM went
competitor
for the ooh play there,
who
and
wants
I
it to
believe
be,
Al
you
might
know,
have
as
went in
competitive
just
as
a couple
possible,
seconds too soon
like the
before
least
reps
amount of
and then were able to
RNG,
swing that side
I
door.
think match
Totally
point
agree, and we have
is
Gombre probably in one of the worst
kinda
spots
dumb.
possible. They're
Like,
in the
literally
choke,
anybody
and they
could
have a
win,
sandwich
basically.
happening. They have EXO in front, Onyx up front, and they have Guard and RKN right behind. So Gombre, after winning, they are now going to be maybe going out here early as they're just trying to survive. They're wide swing on to Rambo, who is way over peaking here.
How many
And my boy
likes
Juice is
for a
gonna try to get some
5-bedroom
revenge.
house?
And
Get
they
some.
are just getting
Bruh.
berated right now by nades.
It's not
Gombre, your
possible.
game 1 winners, trying to do
You
everything
gotta
they
ask
can to stay
fucking
alive.
Kai Sanad or
And
something.
EXO is looking like they're getting some real hard angles here, and Rambo's wide swinging it, and here comes the counter swing from
What the
Juice Nut.
fuck?
This is a very
Why
big
is this
wide
guy
swing by Rambo.
all the
He
way
doesn't have
over
space to
here?
Support, but I'm surprised they're able to do this. And there might be Rambo going down. It's not going to be.
Okay.
And Gombre,
He's lucky
your
he didn't
game
get
1
knocked.
winners are out in 20th place from first to last as RKN and the boys got a little
Look,
bit more
I
aggressive than
use
they usually do
Bose
to solidify the
QC
KP on
20s.
Gombre.
Quiet
Yeah,
comfort
and Gombre,
20s.
like we said, were your game 1 winners, and that's got to be the worst possible
What's
way
up,
to start
Vadulous?
game number 2 for them.
How you doing, man?
And we have Singularity here getting Nox onto TSM. They recognize it's a duo, and Elysium is now wide swinging, trying to get some KP, as the boys at LG also want to kill TSM.
Damn,
And
TSM
I think they
died.
TSM is
recognize,
eliminated.
I think LG
No.
recognized who that was, Greek. They probably understand it's TSM. When it's TSM and you know you kill one of their players, you're never going to let that team survive ever. And TSM is the second team dead in game number 2.
Yeah, and
Wow.
that's actually your first and second place from last game out in 20th and
Wow.
19th.
First 2 teams to die.
Crazy,
That's a
huh?
crazy turnaround. That's going to open up the leaderboards as well and let some of these teams here on the lower side of the leaderboard make their way back up.
Early
Yeah, if
game
you're
looks
a
so
team in the lower
painful,
side,
bro.
you're
It's
probably
literally the
very happy right
worst.
now. This point gap can't
The
really
worst
break,
part
change too much. You're now able to capitalize on
of
those teams
Apex
having
comp.
0-point games. And now if you drop a
When I would
20-point
play
game to
early
20,
game in
you might be in
scrims
the
and
top 3 at this
tourneys,
point, Greg. Maybe
I
in the top
literally
2,
wouldn't
depending
even
on
be
how good your
paying
team is.
attention.
One thing
I'd be
noticed is
scrolling
that
through
NRG
Twitter,
decided
doing
to
fucking
take
wall bounces in the
this little,
buildings,
this egg building here.
like
Instead
AFK
of making their
eating
way
or
to one
something.
site, do you think Sweet Things
Literally
are gonna be
mid
crazy
ALGS
pull
tournament.
back out to like the RV or
I'd
something?
literally be AFK.
I don't know. Energy
I'll just
playing
let-
definitely a spot. I'm surprised that they're playing.
I'll just let my
This team,
teammates, like,
no one's playing this
worry
prime
about where
position
we're
of
going
all.
next, 'cause I was
Voice
like,
there. They now walk up.
I don't know,
They're
this
gonna
is
start to play
boring.
inside of launch with other teams very far away. Well, look at the edge here. We have ESA, Dreamfire, Exet, E6, Ascend, all pretty far away from this launch site area. And this is still one spot.
I'm good,
in this
Vadros.
UI
How you
that is
doing?
possible to play.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised here if Zero ends up scouting that building.
Yeah, I heard
out
they
and
discontinued
potentially
those
seeing that it's
GC,
free
which
and
sucks,
DZ
actually.
making a little pivot.
They don't have like a
Would you
new
rather
version or
compare
something,
what
like
DZ is?
Quine,
I actually like
like
where
QC30s or some
DZ
shit?
going through the trail.
QC40s?
They have the trail, they have the tractor, and up front in Lava.
Yeah, so for the zone specifically, I think it's a better position. But I think DZ plays better from spots that they can pivot and maybe like get little rotates in to get KP.
Yep.
And I think the height allows them to do that. I think they would fare better from there. But, hey, we see the zone, and it actually isn't going to be pulling towards that way.
Oh, my sweet dreams.
Is levitating in his chair.
Bro, he is levitating right now. He is calculating the 19 million multiverse possibilities on where the zone can go. And he finds
Asmo,
the
thank you so
correct
much for
one,
the
just like
tier
Dr.
1
Strange himself. And they are going to have
29
that
months. Appreciate it, dude.
recon from Sweet Dreams,
Thank you, man.
gigantic brain. And they make a great
They do,
great
but they're
call.
all
And now
wireless?
look at the prime
Really?
positioning, that's free Greek. The tractor
They're
trailer,
30s?
no one is there. But I also
Wait, they
wanna
got
highlight this
30s,
real
but
quick.
they're wireless?
Alliance versus the
And
guard. Might be a fight here, Greek. Like we said, Alliance does not like to coexist. Mandy getting a little bit aggressive onto the guard, trying to find an opener right here for them to make a play
That kinda
and
sucks.
kill the only other team in this building.
Yeah, as we see on the map, a lot of teams thought this was going to be ending in launch site. We have 5 teams right now in launch site, and it's going to be pulling back out to the tree side.
Yeah, and I think there's going to be a fight breaking out. I don't know where that's happening, though. It's going to be Ascend and SSG now fighting over near Dome. It's going to be a 2v1 here. It's going to be up to Post, trying to kill the boy Frex and Drop. I don't think it's going to go well for him,
And
as Ascend is dead.
SSG does lose it now in the process, but it is only ring 1's zone. They can get the res here, reset. They have 3 loot boxes from Ascend and can craft too. So SSG is going to be absolutely kitted going into the zone 3.
Yeah, they're going to be definitely juiced right now, Greek. They're going to have tons of loot. They're going to have great positioning too. I actually don't mind this rotation from the dome side, Greek, to go over into launch site / tree. One Valk ulti will get you pretty damn far depending on where you launch it from. They can also rotate from the front side too if they wanted to. Look at the fight that might be breaking out here. It's going to be E36 walking up to NRG, and they're trying to clear their dome side. E36 NRG breaking out.
Yeah, E36, as you can see already, has pushed NRG out of the bottom floor to the ultimate height. And if you're NRG here, you got to be on the tips of your toes here because E36 is looking very aggressive.
They look very aggressive right now. They still want to fight this, but the Watson coming out for NRG is definitely a great counter towards these pushes.
Just gotta hit him with this smoke digi threat.
I'm so tired of the Watson hate. She does such a good job of holding down buildings, and I think she's still one of the most over characters in the ranks again.
Yeah, NRG is going to have to play small here. They have to wait for people to die around them so they can make use of that Loba, but I feel like E36 is cooking up a just 3-man wide swing here.
I don't even know if they can do it anymore. They have fun across them, I believe, on the other buildings.
Can you notice E36 is here? Yeah, they barely qualified.
Dying energy, having one player down, even if you do squad like them.
They just barely made it yesterday. I saw. How many games have been played? This is game 2.
This could be a very rough push for E36.
Just started.
For sure. And look who
Ganbare Otusan won the first game. Only free agent team in this whole thing, I'm pretty sure. But TSM is technically in first in points. So they are the closest to 50.
Yeah, and that's why
They have
Crypto
like
is
26.
one of the most versatile characters in the game, and we see it time and time again. Crypto is so
Cuto,
useful at land.
thank you
when
so much
get
for the
these
tier 1.
crazy
Appreciate it, dude.
pulls, and there's so many people
What's up,
alive.
homie?
The ability to just reset
Hope you're
your
doing well, man.
location and just constantly
Sick? What
move around the
happened?
map
I don't
is
know what
why the
happened, to be
Crypto
honest.
Valk
I just got
is
sick
so,
randomly.
so good.
I think
When I was planning on streaming 16 hours a day for this tournament, I just got sick before I could.
I think he's so
I don't know what
good,
happened.
I would love to have the zone recon knowledge that no one else
So
has.
I had to take a
know
break
it's very
for like
scary
4 days
situation
now,
for
5 days
crypto
now.
player, but
Kind
I
of
think it's
sucks.
worth it almost every time right now.
I was ready to go.
Have to have a crypto.
Yeah, Crypto's really, really good defense.
Probably
and
just
he
fatigue,
counters the
probably a little
Zero,
bit.
Counters the Watson gen.
Don't get it twisted, though.
This is the
It's
second
horrible.
time that's happened.
Do
Yeah,
play him
not a
You
rank
guys- you guys are
Like
feeding-
working
Not a
too
rank.
much and I just get sick out of nowhere
Just
and
like
it's
that,
annoying.
look at that zone.
Oh, baby. And they're still gonna have
I'm
the
better.
guard now
I feel
flying
like I'm
in,
better
and the
now.
guard leaves the
What's up,
top
Ghosty?
donut
How you
for
doing?
the trailer.
Sorry, my voice is cringe sounding. Would you rather just have movement or just aim?
Oh, they're gonna go down to UK.
Depends on the game
I think it's 'cause maybe
and what I'm
Alliance
doing in the
is
game.
aggressive on them. I'm not really sure.
It's not
There's
really
a
a
plan call
versatile thing.
made by the guard to actually
But
faculty away, and they're gonna have Fnatic on
I
the
don't know.
next
Fanatics
round.
going for the kill
A-
here.
aim
They
would
have
get you
full LOS
farther,
of the seats.
like further,
Keon's gonna go
but
down.
movement would
It's
be
gonna
more
to
fun.
Arcane all by himself, and I'm still very confused on why this is ensuing.
If
why
it's
the guard would
Apex.
do this themselves. But they're gonna go to the trailer. It's gonna be one man up, and I don't know. If they're gonna be able to
Honestly,
survive this.
most-
Arcane has to make some
most
big-time
FPS
plays.
games
Even though
nowadays.
there's two down, and I doubt Fnatic will let them do anything.
Movement won't get
They're
you
gonna
that
shoot the
far.
res Arcane's going to go for the res to make sure his team can survive no matter what. That is a Giga Brain play and a great job by Arcane. If he can survive just a little bit longer, his team will get up and the guard will at least have a chance to get some points in this game. This is a great, great play by Arcane.
Fnatic doing everything they can
both
here to
are
make
good.
the guard
True.
spot uncomfortable.
I think
They're looking for
most
this
people
KP, though.
realize
Obviously, Rambo's
aim
gonna
is
be
a
able to
lot
fly,
more
but Keon's going to be landing
useful,
right in front of them. That's
so
going to be
they
a
don't really
free,
pay
another
attention
KP for
or
Fnatic.
focus on
Yeah,
their
it is worth
movement.
it though. For those of you who don't understand, pretty much he knew that he was going to get pushed. He wanted to let his Valk with some movement fly away, and he knew that he was going to die in this trailer almost every time anyway. So at least he's giving his team a chance.
Thank you,
to survive,
Tipsy. Appreciate
because
it.
now at least Fnatic has
I didn't
no,
sign up for all this.
no LOS on
Blaze
him. He's
addicted
now
to
running away
Satisfactory
and
now?
trying
I've
to
been
show. That's a
watching
good
her.
job by Arcane. He creates
I've been watching
pretty
her
much
just
a plan
all
to
her
survive.
streams and
Yeah, I mean,
chilling in bed.
obviously
weird Valkyrie.
RKN, yeah, that's,
She's locked
that's
in.
what I'm confused about is because they did have beacon info.
Yeah, beacon info
The
quick.
guard's getting
This
clout.
is gonna
Wait,
be
did they
a
just
hot
die?
spot for the late game. It's going to be able to push down right here, so they just give Alliance that whole building. For
Which
pretty
team
much no
did you
reason.
call
I'm
for?
very confused as well. As Fnatic's
Yeah,
gonna get
I'm on the
knocked here,
guard
that's gonna be
as an
Malzero
emergency
trying
sub,
to
even
raise
at
the
this
boy over
LAN.
Amatsu.
Oh my god, they're
He's gonna
dying
get
right now.
off.
Oh my god,
Barely.
1 second before
If
the
they need a
CR2.
sub
And Rambo's
for
gonna go
this
down.
tournament,
Arcane is still alive.
I
The guard is
literally
now
am
one
going
man
to
up.
fly
This is
over
not
there
looking good for
as
Fnatic.
we're
They're
talking
trying to stay up as
and get on
SSG
the
is shooting
stage
up on the
because
building.
Yeah, we have
that's
17 squads live. We have Moist
That's-
flying
I'm the
in
only
on
one they got.
HP here. Waltzy isn't going to be able to make it to the ground.
that ass.
No, Waltzy just trying
Look
to
at Arcane's
survive.
tweet
He
right
can
here.
do it. He can. Oh, he
Look,
can.
they literally put me
He
down
can.
Oh my god.
as a
And so
member
Moist
of the
makes Downey
team.
and his
So
exits now
if
fighting
need be,
ESA.
I will
Cody
pull
gonna
up.
be getting
I'll
knocked.
literally
It's gonna be
leave the
2v3
apartment
here for ESA versus
and
Tony
just
gets
hop
knocked
on.
as well. It's going to be up to
No
Luda.
troll.
Can he get away? And it's not going to be enough. Esports Arena eliminated in 17th place as we see Moist actually getting
How many
two
games have been
knocks
played?
on the
This is
bottom
only
side
second
here.
game.
MT just ran right into an R-Star, and Moist is also going to be eliminated.
What's up,
My
Temper?
man,
How you doing?
16th.
What up,
I
what
mean,
up?
full sprint to this
Kenio,
round,
thank you so much
trying
for
to
the
get
tier
nowhere
1.
else to
Appreciate it,
go.
dude.
It's a good job by
Happy
DC.
1
They picked
years,
up
brother.
those 2 KP along with Singularity.
Pulsar
Now
X2
SSG
looks good,
trying to
but
fight
probably
by
not going
Dreamfire
to try it.
over
It's a
here on
little
this
too
backside.
small. It's not that
One
light.
of the guys to watch
But I
right
heard a
now,
lot of good
mechanics
things
through
about
the roof, some of the best tracking we're talking
If
about.
you don't already
I
have
hope they
like
can
a
showcase it in this
super
fight.
light or something.
Roy is going to be on the ultimate low ground here.
Stream is too
I believe
quiet?
both Seer ults have already been used here, so if there's going to be a swing done, it's going to be on no info.
And I want to say that I'm pretty sure ESA was
Can
in
you
the
guys
top
still
four,
hear
top three
me?
last game too, and they're going to be eliminated as
if
well. So a
over
lot of
the
the top
game?
team streak are going to be doing bad. This creates a way more exciting match and
Okay.
finals for us because that leaderboard is going to be way closer, chat. And this is what the good times are about, baby.
Thank you,
Love to
Java.
see it.
Appreciate it.
Let's
The
see-
guard and Dreamfire are going to have to fight here.
No, that's the cheat Dreamfire.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
The guard was eliminated. Big dog.
The guard
XO
eliminated
getting knocked.
again,
Bro, you see
boys.
that
We're
turnover
down
so much. Oh my
fucking
God.
bad.
Shots by Roy
What
with the
the
vault here.
fuck?
Trying to get some shots.
2
on the
games in a
drop.
row?
I
Do
think
we
they're
get
just gonna have to
points?
get aggressive. One of these
Might
teams
not
is
even
gonna
got
have to win if they
points.
wanna
We're
fight
sitting in
this.
like
And it
15th.
looks like the boys at SSG are still trying to make some plays onto Dreamfire. They're both just stalling each other's rotations for no reason.
Oh
You
my
shade
god,
it,
and
you
Dropped
got
actually
George.
gets the one clip on the Tau there.
1 sec.
It's going to be a 3v2
Oh my
in favor
God,
of
it's a
SSG.
roller
It's
off.
going to be a 2v1 now.
Oh.
And Dreamfire is going to be eliminated. SSG picking up another squad wipe. That's going to be
I usually
6
shave
KP
like
for them.
They're
every
gonna be getting
day,
30 now.
every
It's gonna
other
be
day.
Fnatic.
My
30
facial
in this
hair
fight.
grows
They've been
really,
there pretty much
really,
the
really
whole time,
fast.
and Drop gets stuck in
But I
his
shave
fucking
it
dome piece, pops the
immediately,
skull
so
real
you guys
quick,
usually
and
don't
now
see.
Snow's going to try to run away. The mouse and keyboard cheating movement is
But yeah,
gonna
I
be
literally
the
grow a
absolute
full
god trying to
fucking
run away. Now it's
mustache
live.
in 2 days.
And SNG is actually going to walk right into that same
Oh
spot,
my
and now we
God.
have Fnatic and SNG in the same building.
They have to leave, though. Fnatic is looking for the Valko at the up top to completely
This is
avoid
winners.
Singularity
This is
because they know they both have to
absolutely
go to zone.
winner grand final.
Heads
These
up
are the
play there
last
for Fnatic
games of the
to not
tournament.
start another fight. They
So,
can get a Valkyrie
the
off, and
tournament
they
could
should be able to
literally
get anywhere
end
they
in 2
want.
games,
The question is, will it be
potentially.
free?
I don't know. I don't think anything in this zone is really going to be free, Greek. Is anything in life really free?
I think
If you
they might
subbed in
land
for
on the
finals
backside of
and
NRG's
won, would you
building
take
maybe, or the
any-
low ground.
They're looking for
Would
the
you take
low
away
ground
the
here, but
earnings?
E6
I'm pretty sure I
above them, and
would.
E6 loves to
But
fight.
I don't give a
You know
fuck
that's what
about
they love
earnings,
to
bro,
do.
to be honest.
So does Fnatic, though. They're no slouch either when it comes to the 3v3.
But I'm pretty sure I would.
Knock from Slayers onto Matsu. It's not looking good as Swinny.
Swinny, Yeah,
It's gonna
Swinny
get
goes
knocked.
down. It's going to be a 2v2 here for Fnatic going against E6.
They're doing a pretty good job, Greek. Even after that bad landing, they're going to be able to get some kills on the E6 here. And if I'm Alliance, I might be looking for blood right now.
EXO's going to be eliminated. We have 12 squads alive in
Gotta see
this
a
small
mustache
tree
fight.
zone, chat.
Fnatic now looking for the fight. They get the knocks, and they don't get enough. Dude, as Amphi is going to full kill the boys at Fnatic, and they're going to still
I always
be
thought this guy's
a
name was
two-man
Apathy.
because K20's full dead. That's a bad play by Swinny.
Yep, and Space Station is eliminated. There
This
is a
zone is
res
fucked.
still in tree. They might be able to wait for the bang ult, throw the bang ult on the building, and maybe smoke their way to the beacon if they're not getting pushed.
They're getting pushed right now, though, Greek. It's going to be fun coming in for the boys at E6. As we
Happens
see
if they
Luminosity
need a
eliminated in the top
sub?
right. Exit also going to be going
I mean,
down
they're
here
fucked.
to a central.
I either
Can't be
fly
trying to
out
stay
there
up. The Bangalore
within a
controller
fucking
movement coming out.
hour,
It's not going to be enough.
E6
And
or they're
eliminated.
fucked.
Fun comes in for a great third party, and it is now a all-out bloodbath over on this side of the map, Greek. There are so many teams pushing over to zone, but let's talk about one team, Greek. X eliminated, Onyx eliminated, but Alliance with a very good rotation in the zone, and this could be.
They said that
win.
they said that they were
Yep,
gonna
and
have
NRG
another
looking to
sub
clear
for the
E36
LAN
out of their
because I
building.
told them ahead of
But
time
they
that I
do
wasn't
have
gonna be like go.
SNG on the outside.
But they
Totally,
still
and they're
put me
gonna knock
down
actually
anyways.
Singularity here too.
So
Arn's
I was
gonna
like,
go
oh,
down.
all right.
He's going to be fully eliminated as NRG is just trying to survive. But Alliance,
I
again,
guess
the
it
only
just
contest
whoever
they
was
really
gonna
have to go
sub
against here is
fell
going to be
through.
fun up top.
So
in the
they
middle
just
of
had to
tree.
put me as
they
a
have
sub
the
anyways.
whole top side building, and that's what makes you think if the guard's there, Greek, they could maybe win this game along with
What's up,
Alliance.
Storm? How you
Why
doing?
would they rotate? I'm so sad.
Yeah, I have no idea, but Alliance looking to make the game-winning play here. They noticed that the
Some of
ultimate
these
height
fights
is
look
barely
silly.
in, but they have to
They're
clear
trying to
fun if they
basically
want it.
play
Yeah,
as
totally. They're
passive
gonna have
as
to probably take a
possible.
fight on the fun FPS, into fun, but it could get third as well. DZ could move up and third
There's
party this
so
onto
many
Alliance,
teams
so they have to watch
alive
out. DZ might be
compared to the
kryptonite
normal
here, Greek,
games
in the late
that
game.
most of them
And I
play.
think DZ recognizes that. They're going to
I
start
think
to
they're
look towards
in there
Alliance.
They're
on that
just
rock.
trying to
They
make
are, but I
like
think they're gonna
the
look a little bit
least
more
amount of
towards the left
mistakes.
side
Because
near
one
Alliance.
mistake could
Alliance
get you
has to make some
fucked up,
big-time plays now,
griefed,
too. Let's head over
ulted
to them
8
and see what they're gonna
times,
do versus
6
Funky.
partied. So they're not even trying to
Singularity
get,
eliminated.
like, you
And who
know.
do you think's at the advantage here?
Most of them are
Alliance, I
not
think.
trying to get
Fun is
down
in the
like that.
advantage, but Alliance is going to have to hit a crazy Horizon Q play here.
Totally. Singularity's now full dead. Nathan's going to be going down to the top right, too. And here we go, baby. The start happens. Hackus playing very, very far forward. He's going to be the difference maker here for this team with the Syracuse and the Zero D coming down at 7%. Dark Zero, man, if I'm them, I am wide swinging the shit out of the boys of Alliance right now. I think they are playing a little bit too passive for this late game. They have to clear Alliance in order to win this streak. And
the
they might
Zero
see that
T going
OD.
down.
If I'm DC, I am hopping on this third-party train right fucking now over onto Alliance. This is the game-winning spot if they can wipe this streak.
Yeah, if there's any time for Alliance to make a play, it's going to have to be now. They have the serial
What's up,
info,
2020?
and here comes the Horizon Q from Mandy. And Alliance looking to make that push
Super
here.
glide
The Syrup gets sucked all
into
the
the
way back,
knock.
and
Oh
he's
my
going to go
God,
down.
They do, and they're going to third party down below. It's going to be DZ third party. Alliance is going to be a full 3-man here in the 3v1, and they wipe Fun, and it's going to be a DZ versus Alliance 3v3 moving into the game here. What a great grenade from DZ. Can Alliance do it? Can they win this game? They are in God spot right now, Greek, versus the boys
Oh,
over
shit.
at DZ.
Alliance
Yeah,
might
and
win.
DZ actually was fighting and clearing off their side at the same time while Alliance was taking that fight. And now Alliance has a lot more to work with than DZ does. But we've seen it time and time again. Yesterday, DZ was in a worse spot in a 3v3 at the very end, and they still came out victorious. DZ is no slouch in any fight.
No.
They always have a chance to win.
They always have a chance to win here, Greek, though, but their rotation is rough, and
Alliance
Yuki with the
wins.
charge rifle might be the difference maker
TSM
here
is winning
for
right
the
now,
boys
Lucifer,
over at
but
Alliance.
not
He
after
has
this.
tons of
Maybe
ammo.
not after
He has
this game.
tons of
We'll see.
range. He is just mopping them right now with this charge rifle as DZ is deciding to swing left. Greek, I think this is going to be Alliance taking this W, man.
I think
Unless
it's
they
Alliance.
fuck up astronomically, I don't see a world where they lose.
Yeah, Mandy has ultimate height as well. They just have every angle.
Yuki peeking over. Mandy might go down here. Wait a minute. Mandy trying to survive. They're just trying to play angles.
Oh my
DC's doing
God.
a great job right
Bro,
now.
they're
Getting
going
shots into
crazy.
Alliance. And here we go. Sharky's going to be knocked. It's going to be up to Jen Burton. Jen
Yep.
Burton goes down.
That was
and
a
here
really
we go.
good try.
It's going to be
An
an Alliance
Alliance
win.
victory.
That was a really
That
good
is a
try.
very, very
Wow.
well-played
Oh,
game from
wow.
them.
But brother, what a great game from Alliance.
Dark Zero almost
Let's
won
talk
that.
really quick. What
That would have
the
been
fuck is the
insane.
guard doing, man? They rotate
I wish
out
they did
at
at
the
that
spot
point,
where
honestly.
Alliance just won from, and that has to hurt.
Yeah, I don't know. We'd have to go back in the VOD another day and see why.
Okay,
they potentially won.
GG's. Let's
I
see what the
can't
leaderboard
myself.
is.
Yep.
Pretty sure TSM's not in first anymore, but
No, totally.
We'll see.
There has to be a reason or recon that they just really.
Not nearly enough recognition as the new coach of this team. The impact he has made has been profound. Former member of Flavor of the Month, Virtus Pro Pierre, a champion of the summer circuit with that squad, Taylor and Knopf back then, competing against Hockey's now, coaching him. There he is behind him, and what a celebration, what a win from left to right, Mandy, Hakis, and Yuki.
Absolutely love the emotion from this team. You saw it throughout the entire weekend. You saw the confidence, and they are bringing everything to the table right
Mandy
now.
is a
Alliance
rogue.
taking that second game. In that first game, they did drop in 10th. They only got 1 KP. So this is huge here for them to get that confidence, to build up that gap.
Yeah, they're undoubtedly going to take first place from that, right? 10 plus a massive high kill game. Great job overall from Alliance. That's what they
You're
needed here
sick
in
and you
this game to
still have
get
more
themselves
energy
closer to
than
that
the
50 point.
red
It's
jacket
closer and
dude.
closer to that 50-point
Hey,
threshold.
who's a
So
red
Alliance
jacket
points to
dude?
go ahead and throw it to the
Oh,
net
is it
to break
Greek?
down.
Fallout Vicky Kitty, thank you so much for the hype. Copperbox Arena, make some noise for the game so far. It has been a fun one indeed. Match point off to a scintillating start, if I do say so
Scintillating.
myself. Rain Day, Monsoon, Tiff, and Gino on the desk here to break it down. Game 2, a lot of different storylines. I'm going to start with you, Monsoon. What did you see? It was a great final,
Scintillating.
great ending.
Yeah, it's not often you get to see two teams 3v3 battle it out in the end, especially like two teams as those. But we saw the zone kind of shift towards the south. It was interesting to see it pull a tree instead of launch site there. I think one thing to definitely note and think about was the fight of E36 and Energy on the building, Nate getting picked off early, unfortunately, but there is something to be said about the duo buff, right? Guild still having the RE45, and unfortunately E36 couldn't make it clean enough, so they got swept and by Dark Zero. And then it turned into a 3v3. And of course, Alliance definitely had the upper ground closer toward the end zone. And Dark Zero trying to find their way around the left and the right side to see if they can get any advantageous picks or damage. But, you know, Alliance come out on top. It was definitely close there, but we saw some
Storm.
shots from Hakis.
If you saw the hype that you
If you haven't played in a while, man, the game is gonna be really hard. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you think that means?
Realistically, I would just try to play with a 3-stack at all times. Whether it's pubs or ranked, whatever the fuck you want to do. Try to play with, you know, a friend or two if possible every single time you play. Never play solo. Because if you do, you're probably going to quit by the next season. You know, you're probably nowhere near ready solo yet. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, you don't have to discourage yourself off the rip. So I would just play with friends. Just make it fun, you know. Make it lighthearted for now. And then could probably look into the solos a little later, maybe a season or two from now. Yeah, if you're new, solo play, like I'm telling you, you should be afraid of it. You get to see it and run the other way. Because I promise you, you will stop playing this game. It's just not, it's not built for solo.
It was an interesting, really start to the fight. Start to the entire game.
You think aim training like aim labs would help at all? It would help. I don't know how experienced you are, but the more experienced you are, the less it will help probably. So it might help you out a little bit, but my best guess is to just 3-stack with your boys and just have fun. Go for like win streaks and shit. Maybe like friendly competitions, who could do the most damage, most kills, just stuff like that. That would keep you playing the game a lot, as much as you would need to be able to improve at a more rapid rate than like other people.
And you mentioned it, Tiff. Yuki, the passion on his face right there, encouraging the crowd to get going. And you could tell they feel that this is their moment. Alliance, they have been denied of a playoff win. They have been denied.
I saw that, Kirito. It's interesting. I actually know all that's coming in the next season. I know all the changes and all the new shit. I know the whole patch. I know all the patch notes and shit like that. Let's just say it's gonna be fucking gas. It's actually a lot different. Like they're changing a shit ton. So it's like one of those seasons where they're like overhauling fucking everything. So it's nice. We should be excited about it. It's a W season.
sub in, such experience and land experience. I mean,
It's more
it's
like more of like one of those seasons where it's like a massive meta change. Guns and characters alike. Like it's a massive meta change, but not a lot is like new. So like maps, characters, like, you know, not a lot of like brand new shit, but a lot of changes. If that makes sense.
He actually wins his first land.
A lot of buffs and nerfs and stuff like that for like fucking 10 characters or something like that.
How have we got so many amazing players
So.
who are just ready and available to play?
my kind of update for sure.
In Sweden, Rambo almost going all the way over in
I like when they
Maui,
do
and now we've
this
got Mandy potentially
versus
looking
like
to,
just
you know,
slapping
make
a
it
new
3
fucking
out of
map on a
3.
shit ass meta, and then they're like, all right, boys, just go play Seer on Broken Moon.
Let's watch back that final circle that got us here with them most likely.
What's up,
on top of the
Misa?
leaderboard.
How you doing?
Stats and scores coming up just after this. But look at that. Dark Zero not in a great position. You had mentioned it, Monsoon. Walk us through this final.
Good to hear. Haven't played
It's
for
kinda
weeks.
difficult for Dark Zero to approach
Tired
this
of
3v3.
bit
There's
tired
not
of
a lot of
Apex.
time left. Obviously, the building
Yeah,
that
the
they were in is on
new.
low
I don't even know.
ground.
Like, did they call it new season or is this like a new? I don't know what they're calling it,
The
but
verticality difference, and while it is difficult to shoot,
the new patch is it's pretty
for
sick.
sure. But we see here Mandy almost falling, but being able to pop a bat while Yuki
New
tries
chapter.
to trade aggression
Yeah.
here, getting some damage is not a lot, but Hawkus on the
Chapter
left
2.
side, really
Yeah,
opening it up
apparently
for
it
them,
might not be
doing a
called
lot of
new
damage,
season.
flying back, and
It might be some other
unfortunately
shit.
for DZ,
Fucking
it's just
Apex
not
2
gonna
or
be
some
enough.
shit.
Hawkus making a lot of value.
And actually, the EVA 8, which I do not prefer, I think a lot of people kind of prefer the Peacekeeper right now. The EVA 8, the reason he got that final finish because he needed
When you
that
competed, did
couple
you
of
drink
shots in a
energy
row
drinks
quickly
or did you
before
have a
the Valkyrie
coffee or
get around the
water?
corner and get another bat off. That was
It depends. Some tournaments I only had water. Some tournaments I had a fucking Red Bull and I went insanely pop off.
And you're also seeing the difference
Some
between
tournaments
the
I had a
costs
Red
there,
Bull,
right? I mean, sure, they
shit
had
the
high
bed.
ground to start with, but the
Most of the
Horizon
time,
gave them the opportunity to be able
a
to get up
very
and
slight
you
amount of
see Dark Zero
caffeine was the
taking
play.
longest path around because they know they have to
But
get up
not
there
a
to try
lot.
and challenge
Not a
Alliance,
lot.
and that's the
Like
only
not a
way they can
full
get there by
can
using
is
their big
usually,
Yeah, that is
you
one
know,
of
the
those
play
things that
because
we'll
it's
go
like
to
too like
and
risky.
we've seen this
You never
before.
know what you're gonna get.
Certain teams kind of end up in
You never
that
know
box
if you're gonna
in this
like
tournament in this day,
be
you know,
too hyped
overall,
up,
and then
too
not
jittery,
finding
you know,
kind
you
of
just want like a
similar
little
comps. Yeah,
bit.
the issue
In my
with
experience,
comps that are continually able to
that's
get high
usually the
ground
play.
over you, you're gonna have
I've
to figure out very
experimented
quickly
with like
how you're gonna play that, whether it's pushing
massive amounts, little amounts, none at all, you know. None at all is safe, but everyone you play against is on caffeine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you abuse it, you're chalked. Don't overdo it. Overdoing it is worse than none at all, but none at all is probably not as good as just a little in your system. None at all definitely works. That's what I did probably majority of the time. But I've had moments where since I drink none at all, I would drink like half a Red Bull, literally carry the entire tournament. Like it's insane. Like literally no matter what, we'll be top 3 in the tournament because for some reason, I don't know. It would just be raps.
Gotta talk to them in a decent game by NRG. Not a great one.
Yeah.
But decent.
Lower the tolerance. Stronger. Yeah. Exactly.
7 points as well. To be in the bottom 10 to have 6 kills. Fnatic as well. Very, very good signs for those teams.
But overdoing it is bad. You'll just be an idiot. You'll be useless, nearly, potentially.
As we take a look at the series results, you'll see a little reaction to this.
This topic sounds very close to what I heard when I first joined your stream. Really? Yeah, I got some good experience on the topic, to be honest. I've known and met players and had teammates, or known, played against competitors who have pretty much done everything when it comes to like caffeine or performance enhancing shit, Adderall, shit like that. I know about the whole 9 yards. I know about a pro player. I'll tell you a story. I know about a pro player who's like insanely popular. He's like one of the best players in his respective game.
So it's a statistical guarantee, essentially. You're trying to
And
see
he like played with Adderall pretty much every single time he played on LAN. And he told me that, well, he didn't tell me. He told a friend who told me that, like, he nearly had a heart attack when he was playing on the main stage, and like he thought they were about to have the fucking ER like come like roll him out on a stretcher or some shit, because his heart was like about to explode.
Okay, hold on.
He literally thought he was gonna die.
Watching Yuki also find his stride. We saw him throughout the entirety of the week, and the rest of the Alliance squad.
His heart was beating louder than the comms from his teammates, and he won. Yeah. But like he literally couldn't focus on the game at all. Like he was basically AFK. He got carried. He basically got carried because he was freaking out the whole time from the Adderall. He had way too much. He had like 100 MGs or some shit. If you guys know about Adderall, 30 MGs is a lot. He had like 100. Motherfucker more than tripled the dose for one match. He just said fuck it. And this is like a massive pro too. He's like huge.
That's the question, or is it the compositions that we've been seeing some of these teams rock when it comes to edge comps?
That's one of the best kind of macro storylines of the competition is you have to perform on both. Some teams are better than others on certain maps. So Cascade, Broken Moon or other maps potentially be added to the rotation. We'll find out. I love the fact that we have 2 maps for now.
Doesn't know about smelling salts. What's up, Hollow?
Drop ship flying across World's Edge, a very even drop line for these teams as we jump in.
Yeah, that's why my take is very slight amount of caffeine, you should be fine. Literally like less than the amount that you could get from a cup of coffee. So like maybe half of that. Half or like 25%. It's a pretty safe spot.
But it looks like GO are just going to be able to take care of down Beast, while Dark Zero obviously always landing by Mill. They've claimed that space already. They have amazing loot, and now we see
Game 3 triple MK on top? Wait. It was, right? Wait. Is this game 3? Oh, this is game 3. Are they switching the map every two games?
It's 20 teams. It's a grand finals lobby. These all teams have a handshake agreement to say where you're dropping. No early contests. No one's going to leave it to a 50-50. So
Bro said fucking ate the whole bottle. Esports doping actually insane. That's very common actually.
Very central, slightly west. This is the exit sweet spot zone.
Kruik, thanks so much for the tier 1 5 months. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Too much caffeine definitely makes me play worse. Definitely. I'll be honest, Stormpoint is boring. It's just boring. I don't know about Stormpoint, my brothers. I'm still not sold on it. You know what I mean?
Unlike EXO, who found all their wins on World's Edge. So with this quick rotation, wondering where they're going to be rotating around by the south side of that rock. They're going to be posted up right behind Ascent, and they're predicting where the circle's going to be. And you already know Ascent's going to settle down with the Watson fences. They're going to be able to scan that beacon for free.
Thank you, Storm. I appreciate it.
This is huge. Ascent also an early team, but look at this, the guard. Just like last first game at least.
I will do my best to improve over the time. Wait, what the fuck's going on over here? Yeah, you better... Oh my god, no. No! Bro, they need me. Bro, they need me. Nah. Tag me in. Tag me in. I've had enough of this.
Immediately try to restabilize. Krape is going to be able to get inside the safety of this building, and currently with Fun walking away with that early KP. It's insane that we were just talking about the guard, how they wanted to settle into their position, but the gravity cannon, that yeet cannon, allowing
fuck
Fun
this,
to
bro.
cut off their rotation.
Google flights. No, I'm playing. Whoa, what's going on? What? These guys just 2-piece? 2 whole teams? Why are people fighting them here?
able to use the gravity cannon to get all the way over here, and they're already claiming heads. They are feeling themselves, already starting the game with the first circle just closing in with 6 KP.
Here's what's so interesting. Barometer had a replicator. So instead of
Wait, they're already in 5th place too.
final, being nervous, saying,
Fucking
let's just craft
frying.
up, let's take our time. They ignore the replicator, quick rotate, and catch the guard off guard. Maybe they did their homework. I would assume they did their homework and knew that the guard likes to early rotate on these zones and caught them tripping and slipping. Quick KP, quick kills. I mean, I love what I'm seeing out of Fun. This is just insane from the former AD Raccoon.
Using Google to Google.
Korea.
Bro, Google Fights
Right here,
is actually OP.
Traffic, and you have to talk about also, this is a squad like the Valkyrie, the Crypto, the Seer. They also had the Beacon, so they were able to get that immediately too. As we see TSM rocking the double purple, Verhol still with the blue. They're getting shot at. They're on the high ground right now. They also have the Beacon right in front of them, but they have to see which of the squads that are playing the low ground that will try to shoot them from behind.
That's right. Fun fact here: only 4 APAC North teams qualified of the 10.
Yeah.
3 out of 4 are Korean, but I believe only 3 or 4 out of the 10 were Korean. So the Koreans showing up big time in the interregional national play. One Japanese squad representing its Fnatic, but Ganbarea Tucson, Enter Force 36, and Fun 123, all Korean squads. Really, really impressive showing from the nation.
Love how you highlight that. You know, just breaking down all the regions.
Pretty sure you could hop on roller, be inside.
Made it into the finals, and it has 8 teams.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could too.
Finals. APAC South, we're talking about it before. 4 teams out of 5, North 4 out of 10, South America with only single.
I mean, I don't think Apex controller players aren't that experienced, so their job is kind of up for grabs if you're like a previous controller pro. Like, what they're doing is kind of, it's slightly amateur-like. And there's a lot of them, so it's not like they're short on fucking supply or anything. I used to play pro controller, peace off. You ain't playing Spirit, you don't want it enough? Bro, Spirit sketches me out, bro. That shit's kind of sketchy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. You didn't have to juke the fuck out of him like that. Nice. Good cleanup. They're in second place right now, 27 points.
There's nobody. Nobody can kill us on edge. Yes, sir, baby. Good job. Optic cell, take this, Jordan. Pump this shit right now. Yeah, I gotta wait. Yeah, let me know when I come. Pump the optic cell first, just in case we get thirded.
Why'd it go quiet?
That's a quick listen in with TSM right there. If we could pull up the map side by side and show you TSM calling for the third, and that's the right play, right? That's a smart play because it's such a third-partyable building. But take a look, no one's nearby. So next TSM clearing that fight, maybe perhaps just a little bit of luck. His teams are so focused on early rotates in these very stacked lobbies. You got to rotate early to get positioning. If you don't, you're going to be left with no home and no place to play. TSM opting for a hard edge playstyle here, despite not having a replicator to craft at the wall. They're going to go down to Cascade Falls likely and craft here soon. We got to be careful for Singularity and NRG nearby.
Yeah, NRG going to be rotating away from Checkpoint, their usual POI. Like you mentioned, there is the replicator out there for them to also use. We talked about it earlier, but it's that Sniper 4x8 scope that is available, as well as the purple Sniper mag to work with, and the Moby. The Moby is in the weekly rotation. It does change out later today, but it's nice to know for some of these teams that like to take their time to rotate into that circle, boost up their Evil Shields with the replicator. We see the side-by-side and where the circle's going to be taken as Fnatic get the crack.
Oh, I like this end game. Interesting fight, to say the least. But one quick note on the map before we let it go. Fun. Take a look at Fun right now. They're still in the same exact location of the opposite side of that heat cannon, as they're going to be ready to gatekeep this next zone. So they're just holding that same positioning is Fun. And I guarantee a fight will likely ensue as teams are going to rotate through. Right now on board with Fnatic. Getting some long-range beams, just leveling up the Evo Shield at this point.
You excited for Chapter 2? I'm actually pretty excited, yeah. I'm really excited for the Wraith heirloom shit. Everything else is like cherry on top. Wraith's portal is gonna be nice too. All the other legend changes, really nice. Pretty stoked. I haven't seen what the heirloom actually looks like, so I don't know.
their own left side. It's another squad getting mixed up in the fray. It's Space Station.
That's right. SSG drops Launchpad, took their time on rotate, probably went through antenna.
Giving an opportunity to compete again, would you take it? Nah, probably not.
They're now making their way through.
I mean, I have gotten the opportunity, but I did not take it, and I probably still won't.
Support player likes to get his hands and as many marksman rifles as he can. A nice nade from Zanile gets
What a terrible situation for EXO to be in. They get cleaned up, like you mentioned, Fallout. Double burger sandwich basically out here. Space Station are going to continue on the domination, continue on the pressure with the charge rifle. Singularity say, okay, you know what? They took care of EXO. We're going to move
Are the
back.
recolors
We made a lot of
actually
noise, and
real when I was
NRG are on the other side of this cover from TSM.
Yeah, the recolors are real.
NRG versus TSM battle. It's a clean 3v3, no risk of
I mean, apparently.
in sight. This will be
Actually, I don't know, have like 100% confirmation, but literally everyone has said so.
There's 2 there and there's 1 on the left. I had 60 on the horizon. Swing hard left, Valk.
Pretty sure you could still play pro, on keyboard as well. Pretty high tier keyboard player. I could, but it would be like way more stressful. I definitely could, but too stressful, bro. Like, I don't want it enough, you know? It would be too stressful just because I don't really want it that bad. But if I did compete and just play controller, way less stressful. I could take a 50-50 with any player in the game, and I'd be just chilling. But even then, I don't really want to play. I remember a little bit ago, I hit up CLG to be like a content creator for Apex, and they were like, yeah, you know, maybe, but what if you just join the pro team though? I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I really want to play. And they're like a pro league team too, pretty sure. So I'll just, oh no, boys. I don't know what Legion. What is Legion? I don't know what is that.
Fight and a view into a great rivalry. TSM on top this time as Nathan gets caught. But I love
Is Apex in a good state right now?
I'm sure he'll call that a mistake. But
Just kind of bad.
It's
kind of meh.
I
think it would be better
I
soon.
think it was a clean 1v1 between Verhulst and Nathan, and Verhulst on top perhaps, because it sounded like he had confidence. He said, I got Valk.
Wait.
But of course, we didn't see it from his perspective, so that's just speculation.
Did Verhulst knock someone on NRG? Who killed the guy on NRG?
Cancel on the heel, came out. They tried to push him on the high ground because they knew the rest of NRG had already rotated inside. Sweet tried to call it out early. Now NRG
oh, it's data mining
to
tool.
play as not a full squad currently, as
I
TSM
see.
are going to be able to come out on top.
And I can't think of any other reason.
Yeah,
that
who killed
decided to
Nathan?
Challenge the Valkyrie and Verhulst there, other than a clean 1v1. You know, again, we didn't see it from his perspective. I'd love to watch that back, but not sure why Nathan decided to push that fight with such confidence.
He was forced off the high ground, it looked like right there.
He was forced off. I was holding door, but then he
TSM's Valk did. That's what I thought too.
At some point, but nonetheless, shoulda, woulda, coulda. TSM on top in the 3v3 for now, but nice job by NRG, just kind of mitigating the casualties.
Even breaking down, TSM maybe wanted to go for the replicator and checkpoint, but we know that NRG take all their time right there to not only use the replicator to boost up their own evil shields, but they were caught in the middle of the rotation after they just left checkpoint 2.
Let's take a look at the map here, because one important note, look at Alliance. They're in zone right now, they're gonna rotate through.
Is Matsutosh rezzing?
Which is exactly what TSM did. TSM likely went to checkpoint to craft, ran into NRG, won that fight. They're not aware that Alliance is behind them though. Meanwhile, NRG and Fnatic, the bottom left of your screen, find themselves in a skirmish with Fnatic gatekeeping deep in zone. This is so interesting. So much zone play right now, Vicky.
Fnatic get the res as NRG were on the back end.
Okay,
the respawn is inside of the replicator. That's important to note, as Fnatic are going to go for the reset, go for the skyward dive, maybe try to get into the circle.
TSM might run into Fnatic right here.
Trying to find a safe place to spot, or rather
Oh,
land
they're
here
literally right on top of each other. I think Fnatic's fucked.
Alliance Valkyrie ulted, by the way, so keep that in mind. They're close by.
Mondi's subbing in for Alliance's controller player.
But they know NRG's there as well. This is an interesting fight because both teams are aware of NRG coming from the north, and they have to be extra cautious. Wow. TSM on bottom, Fnatic up top with NRG nearby. And NRG is just going to want to play this from afar and poke damage as opposed to a fight.
Nothing to see here as NRG are going to rotate away from the line of sight of this fight. Nostera is going to be able to stabilize with the shield bat.
What's up, Kiwi?
Right on top, though.
Hello, hello.
Letting all the other teams know in the location what's going on.
NRG is pretty close to this fight, and TSM
Sarge is super sick. I'm pretty sick. I think I'm better though. I think I'm chilling. No fucking way. Oh my. Oh my. Holy fuck, they fucked up. They fucked up. Dude. How's there like 2v3?
To TSM, so now it's a 2v2 if NRG decides
Fnatic 2v3 TSM.
Huge because NRG recognized
Oh, bullshit.
the situation, and like you called out Fallout, they wanted to get out of this whole.
One of those guys didn't have anything. Didn't even have fucking loot.
It's very doable here for NRG.
Oh, they can res. They can res an Nathan.
Shield bat. The res came through for Fnatic. Zone's closing in though, and Sweet and NRG gatekeeping, but only as a team of 2. Nice damage with the flatline long range.
Let him go, bro. Let him go. No, let him go. Oh, this fucking sucks. Come on. Shit on him. Shit on him. Shit on him. Shit on him. Shit on him then. Shit on him then. Fucking idiots. Dude, they just got fried. They just got fried. Oh my god. Oh my god. They just got fried. Holy shit. They just fucked up bad. He's literally diving like 400 miles into the zone. Gets turned on. And then everyone got thirded anyways.
We still have 2 and only 8 teams remaining. XSET gets to take a moment to chill, hit the reset button, take a look at the leaderboards. Esports Arena still alive, and I have to take a moment to give a shout out to Esports Arena. They don't get enough recognition.
Sorry, I felt so bad for Fnatic.
Few players left. I think the only player left
fuck
with
it.
a full-time job in cybersecurity while playing Apex professionally announced recently that he just recently decided to quit his full-time job, pursue Apex full-time, pursue his dream, which is amazing. Oh, and by the way, he's getting married on Monday. Shout out to Phony Heads.
Who's getting married?
For that one. Shout out to Phony Heads' wife, her future wife, fiance.
Oh, no way.
What a great way to celebrate a
That's
win
fucking
in the
sick.
ALGS with a big old party with all his friends and family. And then, of course, the last story here, everyone knows
That's
Camera,
goated.
the drama, helped them get here. Recently, right before this tournament, they picked up Cody, who they were originally going to try and pick up instead of Luda. And now, Cody, in his first ever event, 22 years old from Akron, Ohio, also a cybersecurity student full-time.
Also having the opportunity to be on the spotlight right now, to be on this big stage for ESA. They're gonna back up. You can currently see the flatline with that gold extended heavy mag already automatically reloaded as Phony wants to get that information. He's getting pinged from behind him too. They do not want to put themselves in a position where they're gonna get sandwiched and
Holy
Phony
shit.
falls low.
That's right. And right now, they're sandwiched between SNG and XSET. One member goes down, it's Phony Head, they're IGL, they're hard IGL. He does the macro and the micro. It's a lot of pressure for him. Luda used to IGL tripods, but now just gets to frag.
Let's jump into a listener with ESA while they get the res on top of Phony.
South, I'm looking south. We're fine, we're fine. We're completely fine, boys. We're fine. If anything, there might be a team down.
Watch your back.
Yeah, I want to get the space.
I want to get space.
Go for it.
There's no one there. There's no one there. There's no one there.
Type exclamation mark drops Omega.
I'm coming over you. We need to make sure I think you might want to watch our back, Phony, with
I have the Ducky 1-2 V1, pretty sure.
I'm looking with you.
It is a great keyboard.
Crack two.
That's all you guys.
Steer weak. Look at the Watson in that corner. Do you have nading her. Look for watch that kid.
Winning ALGS and getting married would be crazy. Facts. Fuck it. Just let him win.
I almost killed him, bro.
Fuck it.
They should be getting looked at by another
Fuck
team,
it.
but I
Just
don't
let
think
him
they
win,
are.
bro.
I think they're still there.
What's going on?
I think they're just. These guys are locked up. One team right here. I think they're still there, Luda.
If you could get KP, that'd be great.
I think they're just hard fighting at the building.
Is that team full safe on height?
It was 70. Oh no, I got him full. I killed you inside.
Nice, you're good.
There's one team here
wow,
now.
nice.
Watson Vout team.
That's fine.
One team here too.
Can we start pressuring this team over here? Can we start looking up
Yeah,
this
probably. Yeah. They were getting shot at from the southwest. We're good.
Let's look to pressure this team. Let's look to pressure this team.
Okay,
If you win, do you auto call for finals? Wait, what are you talking about?
That guy's on a really good head glitch.
Finals for what?
And what are your guys'
Fucking
specs
little
on
win.
being,
I'm pretty sure we should just ape this.
Love
This
that
is the
look
finals.
into ESA's culture, which is
Oh,
really
finals for
Cody
the end of the year?
Flying
I actually
Rob
don't know
all three
about
of them
that.
contributing to the vibes and the call-outs for the
I'm not
squad. That's
sure.
what they did not have
I don't know about the
camera.
other
Vibes were
tournaments
down.
past this.
This time around, well, Cody is certainly delivering for the squad.
I see you getting the Kraber shot in the feed there too. Moist playing off the low ground while Onyx have the high ground currently. They have the natural cover of the smoke grenade too as Shady is going to be able to restabilize. Just the calm before the storm. Skyward dive coming into the sky. That's going to be ESA trying to find a spot in this very small circle.
That's right. Right below Onyx right now is Moist. The two APAC South teams. The teams that like to rotate and play very placement-heavy. Most placement-heavy teams in this
I've never
lobby
seen these guys
are
before.
in God spot right now with the win condition is Onyx in my eyes. High
Onyx.
ground, and they can get some KPA on the gatekeep.
Oh no, ESA sandwich. Yeah, Moist are gonna capitalize. They're also playing off that low ground edge, trying to get out of the line of sight of Onyx. They get taken out. ESA out of this lobby in 5th. 4 squads left right now. You got Moist, Onyx, Exet, and Team Singularity.
Can you believe it? One North
Can't
American
connect
rat.
drops
It's Nocturnal by
station?
himself. Take a look. He's been here before in Pro League. He's doing it again.
I feel like you
Singularity,
could,
South America,
maybe.
has no idea he's there, I don't
Right?
think. And I don't know if they. I think they run a seerless team comp, so they won't get that intel.
Are you allowed to
Onyx,
jitter aim in
Moist
this?
on low.
How about Super Guide?
Two
Yes.
one South
You're
American
allowed to
team,
do
two
both.
APAC South teams, one
They're
APAC South.
in-game like
Best keys
mechanics,
on the seer, but the
basically.
issue is in this situation
They're not
right now
like
is that Nox
they're
is
not
playing off
deemed
a
as
game where
exploits
Singularity put themselves out
by
in the open. They put
Respawn, I
themselves
don't
into
think.
the line of sight of both Moist and Onyx, so they have to play off the natural
But
cover
you
of the
can't
rock,
control or
blitz
tap
that to their
strafe
left and the pillbox.
because that is a macro. That's not allowed.
I'd love to take a look
That's why I always say that's cheating, and everyone's like, "No, it's not. What the fuck?" I'm like, I don't know.
He's gonna be out of this lobby here in just a moment. Or at least when the zone closes. Take a look. Zone's gonna close central circle. Look at the
That's not not allowed.
Where
Though.
the zone's gonna close to. It's not always centered.
Why most Korean and Japanese players play on 69? Most players in general play on 69. I think that it makes more sense for like BR and comp, especially in the long range, because it's just easier to shoot long range, easier to see, slower targets. The strong suits of stretch res really shine, I feel like, in the close range, but you're not really focused on that in comp, especially if you're on mouse and keyboard.
I like the way they're playing this patiently, playing off the side of the rock. They're not trying to fully send it because you see the Watson fences set up here too. Moist is playing that composition with the Crypto, with the Watson and the Valkyrie. Meanwhile, Singularity with the Bangalore Smokes, the Valkyrie, and the Seer.
And they got the res on Artin after he got knocked by a sniper from Moist. Artin popping a Phoenix kit back to full. It's a full-blown 3v3.
Who are you rooting for?
Game 4 circle.
Probably TSM, the guard.
Right now. This is so intense. They have
Yeah.
the pillboxes. Who's gonna try to fully send it in? It's
Fnatic.
Singularity versus Onyx.
That's right. Artin gonna get some good damage here.
TSM guard,
Alicia, no
Fnatic.
shields to his name. Shield broken for the opponents. Crypto Drone's gonna get eliminated and wipe in the lobby. And the damage is done. Almost get the knock. Is Artin.
That EMP would have been absolutely huge too here. They may have wanted to
104 FOV is like close to like Overwatch kind of FOV, so a lot of them opt for that feed. Overwatch is a big Korean game.
The two fraggers for the squad, sorry, MTD, IGL, and Waltzy the fragger. Elysium gets the knock on Pricey with the PK. He's so talented, but only down to 28. Ben is alive with the 2 hits, a 2v2v2.
Oh shit.
Artin is down.
Oh shit, right here on the left, right here on the left. Right here on the left.
Right now, all three teams cautious. Look how slow this walk-in is.
Oh my god, look at these guys. This smoke is just fucking covering everybody.
Waltzy and MT just hiding, so well played. Singularity on top. Nice PK shot for 99. Elysium, Chile, vamos!
I have the high ground now, Singularity.
Oh!
Elysium punching him into the circle.
Beat his dick! What? Moist won that. I gotta chill, I'm getting too hyped, bro. I'm getting too hyped.
We have to watch that final circle back because it looked like both players
No problem,
died at
Fee.
approximately the split time, I think. As he was punching him into the zone, I think
Stretcher is not allowed in Pro League? It's allowed. It's an in-game, completely in-game, like built-in. It's not like modifying your game at all, so completely allowed.
Shout out to
if you gotta like do some unnatural shit to like get it in the game, you know, like third-party apps or something like that. If it's not already built into the game, good chance it's not allowed. Most of the time, like 99% of the time, it's just not allowed. So, anything already in the game, allowed. Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
There's an American other than Rambo who can pull that off.
Love seeing this emotion here from the players. They're gonna go for a little quick reset, and while we do that, let's toss it over to the desk, guys. Break it down for us.
Thank you so much, Vicky Kitty. What a day, what a game, and a finish by Moist in South America. And what a desk. We are back here, of course, with Spider Tiff and Gino. We've got a special guest, though, here in TSM Girl. Make some noise for Girl. Girl, how's it feel to be in the building on Championship Sunday?
I got a lot of goosebumps. Like, the energy of the crowd's amazing.
And you just recently signed with TSM. It's been an amazing thing. Talk to me just a little bit about what that's been like.
Honestly, it's been awesome. They treated me like family when I got here. TSM sent me out, and they're all wonderful people. So big shout out to TSM.
All right, big shout out to TSM. Girl's gonna give some of her thoughts on those games, but let's turn quickly to Tiff and let's break down that final circle. My goodness, a 2v2v2. We have not seen anything like that in Apex.
I mean, thankfully the Bangalore smoke kind of helped them. They're just all crawling in, like wanting to prolong their lives as long as possible. Maybe get a little bit closer. You see Singularity grab that PK. They got it frozen ready. They want to start firing into people, but I know, Genome, you are from Apex South. You have literally cast over these boys for so long throughout their journey, and that has to feel good.
It does. I mean, you could see the emotion on MT's face. Not typically, I would say, you know, one of the more emotive people, but, you know, it's here. How could you not get excited about that? The final days typically haven't been as good.
I can't play 1440 because it's not like a built-in
on from here,
res.
but man, that final circle, it was like a horror movie. Everyone was just like coming out of the smoke, jump scares everywhere.
Yeah, it's Moist Critical's team.
And it was a great showcase too. We've got our match results coming up. Moist Esports. Shout out to Moist Esports just joining the ALGS with 20. Team Singularity from South America. Any South America fans? Any representation in the building right now? We got a little bit. They're getting 17 points, and I know the chat at home is excited about that.
I want to see the overall
for Apex South here,
leaderboard.
Esports Arena rounding out the top 5, and of course Dark Zero staying in there. Let's go to page 2 though as well. I want to get your comment on this. TSM Girl, obviously they just got 4 points there. How do you feel about how the boys have been playing today so far?
Honestly, it's a couple
The
small
guard,
mistakes.
bro.
That's okay. They won game 1. They're going to win the last game. That's all that matters.
That is all that matters. All right, let's head over to the series results as well and look at it. It is Alliance, and speaking of that,
Alliance in first.
for TSM. Alliance,
TSM and Moist in second.
Win, 29 tied for second. Esports Arena as well, 28. Team Singularity.
We're in 18th place right now, my brothers.
It really is. I mean, you have
We gotta go crazy this next game.
you look NRG in 9th. They came in with 10
We're in
points.
18th.
Throughout the maps that we've seen thus far today, they've only acquired 13 points, and I think that's going to be the biggest question. You have the war of being consistent to get up to 50 points, and nothing's really going to matter until we get to that threshold. Now, will we see something crazy like 14 games, like regional finals from APAC North, or
will we see something crazy like Moist winning the 3rd game, and then the 4th game, and then the 5th game? It's happened before, and hey, I mean, imagine you've come here, you've done that, you've got that echo in your mind. You're like, hey, we can
Try
do this,
1728.
like
I've tried it a long time ago.
last time we played a big
Like
competitive
years
Apex
ago.
match, that's what happened. We can
I
do it
still
again.
play
I love
1680.
this too because we've seen match point develop over the years. We saw in Poland, our first land, I think it went maybe 11, 12 games. We've had APAC North leading into this, go 14 games online. And then we have North America, go 5 games. Esports Arena, that's why I call Phony the villain here. So I want to get a quick take. This is just gut. Don't worry about it. Genome, I will start with you. How many games we going today?
9.
9. Okay, okay. Tiff?
I feel like it's 7.
7. All right, girl, I'm going to get your projection here.
8.
8.
Split the difference.
9, 7, 8. I got to rearrange you guys as well. Listen, it's so great. We have
18th
so
place,
many
boys.
community members gamers, streamers, pro
Absolutely tragic, man.
Go find them, go talk to them, take some pictures, and at home, of course, we'll highlight them as we can.
I believe,
the
though.
Match point action continues. Thanks, girl, for being
We
on the
might
nest.
be
It's
able to
great
pull
see you.
something
We'll
out.
see you a little bit later in the venue. And I know we've got an interview standing by with one of the best in the business, Glitter Explosion.
That's right, Rain. I'm hanging out in this amazing crowd who's been killing it with their cheering. Cue cheer. There we go. I'm hanging out with Jordan, and we got to talk, okay? Because we have a fan here. From what I've heard, you've been driving into the event every single day from Cambridge. That's dedication.
160 miles every day, 80 there, 80 back, and making sure that I was here first. Got to the door this morning, 6th day, brought my girlfriend with me, ready for the finals. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I mean, the games have been fantastic so far. You play the game a lot?
A little bit. I mean, work full time, still getting 5,000 hours. Got to play. Best game.
I mean, that's not too shabby. 5,000 hours. Impressive. Now, obviously, you have to have a favorite team if you're here. So I need to know who you're supporting.
He said 5,000 hours.
DZ.
Those are rookie numbers, bro. He's got to pump those up.
It's easy. They're proven.
What is that, like? He played for a couple seasons? Maybe like season, like 2 seasons?
And now look, they're here. And not only did they win, but then they moved to NA and dominated in NA as well.
All right, I feel like he needs to be on the desk. He's also breaking down some analysis for everybody here. Sounding good. We heard the casters talk about it a little bit. How many games?
I don't even have one. Wait, what? Really?
Go deep. I think
that's
because,
crazy.
You know, realistically, everybody's still getting used to the different play styles. I think everybody's a bit cautious, but I think they're doing well. They're doing well. Everybody's hanging up at the top. The guard are doing really well, but they're just getting contested on the rotations. But they're still, everybody's playing strong. Everybody's playing well. It could be anybody.
All right, you heard it here first. We're going to be here for a long time. So hopefully everyone is settled in, comfortable, and cozy because we have so much more action in store. Back to you, Rain.
Listen, I never knew I had to, worry about my job from one of the fans out there. Jordan, man, I mean, the analysis was on point,
That was great. Look, the only thing Jen Burton is cheating at is being talented, handsome, and amazing at the game. Okay?
You have 2K?
Love it, man. It doesn't get better than that.
You
Of
have
course,
4K?
like you said, the community is live and well. DZ have a chance to go back to back.
My girlfriend has 2K as well.
Can they do it? Can Yuki really clutch up, not just in the 1v1, but in the tournament today and take home that trophy? Well, we had a little bit of time to talk to him, so let's roll that tape while we take a quick break. Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the Apex
I have
Legends
180? Oh my goodness. That's crazy.
What's up, everybody? Fallout here with former model, player alliance,
180.
arguably the winner of the best 1v1 in Apex Legends history as of this weekend. It's Yuki. How you doing, man? How you feeling?
Feeling incredible. Thank you very much.
You are, as far as I know, the only
120. Wow.
turned Apex Pro player.
That's pretty sick, actually.
In the LGS. Walk through that decision. I mean, how'd you walk away from TV in China and decide to?
You guys just be watching? That's honestly the play.
Nothing was really going on during COVID.
Just watching, not playing. That's the play.
I've not seen them in a long time. I've always played games at nighttime, so I still play games, even during modeling and TV. And I decided to come back and start university because I have not done that yet. So I wanted to complete that. It's kind of like a mission. It's like completing a level.
You still want to do it? It's still something you're pursuing?
Yeah, I'm currently in the final year of university.
No
so
way. I didn't know you were doing it
so I'm also a student at the same time.
Wow. Full-time?
Full-time, yeah, full-time.
Wow.
Yeah, I decided to pursue that while studying, and gaming kind of took off while studying. Obviously, after the first year, Apex started blowing up, but I decided to kind of tackle both at the same time.
It's amazing, man. I respect that. I don't know how you find the time, but it makes me respect you even more, which I didn't think was possible. You joined the Nasky Strafey Dell squad, became Nasky Yuki Dell, right when they were at high. It was a pinnacle. And before then, you played with Cooler Esports, you played with Taxi and Baker and a few others. What was it like playing with those guys? And obviously the pressure coming in, filling in for Strafey, who left for Navi.
Yeah, so bless Strafey. Very upset that he can't make it because those three together are a very incredible and strong team. Ganaski and Dell, when I was playing with them, I think both of them built the foundation of who I am today. So they're very important people in my life. I think those two are the ones who taught me how to play the game, essentially. I think those two are also
You have 500 hours, peak bronze 3.
To a very high level. And I only wish them success.
Changing topics a little bit, but focusing on Alliance. Our hearts go out to Effect, who couldn't make it.
Yes.
Put so much work in and effort in. It's tough that he's not here. But what's it like playing with Mandy again? Different team, Continental Gibraltar this time around. You let him bust out the Pathfinder on game 6, which is insane. How's it been meshing with him?
I think Mandy's been the absolute best substitute a team could ask for, simply because of his energy as well. He brings so much communication vibes, keeps the comms going. It's not just his aim and ability and the professional play he does, it's just his synergy, his communication.
It's a sick shirt. He has a Supreme anti-hero shirt.
Really great. I'm really upset that Effect
Pretty
couldn't make it,
fire.
sadly. Hopefully we see him for the next split.
Is he that good?
He is.
It's all
he
true.
Is that good. He is
You think he'll
really
translate to LAN?
It will translate to LAN. Effect is one of the best players I've seen in my career.
Who'd you compare him to? Which controller player? Or who else? Anyone? Gilderson's of you? I mean, does he have ice in his veins?
His Effect is here, and everybody else is just like, that's who you should be comparing everybody.
No shot.
We're on the other level.
He's that good?
Effect is one of the best players.
I'm going to hold you to that. If y'all don't dominate this next line, hopefully he gets there. He will. That's insane, man.
This caster guy is hilarious. This guy's always gassing things to like 20 times, 20x, 20x.
I believe the key to the consistency is
Actually the play though.
Is more so about the mindset of the entire org.
Oh God. He's always saying this is the best play, best team,
We only strive to be the best.
best player,
and we push each
best
other.
tournament.
Hackis in particular, with a military background, he's always pushing to the best, and he's very like hard to break down. That's why he never gives up. A lot of players, they give up after some while.
Is the wave? I mean, for like casters, probably is the wave, you know.
Also, don't give up and work hard. Then
That's like probably what you're supposed to be doing
So
anyways.
moving on to championship final. How are you feeling about the final?
It's just
day?
funny.
You guys started a little bit slow, both in group stages and in the winners bracket final. It took you a little while to get going. Is that hurting your confidence at all? How are you guys feeling?
I think we're more than ready going into final day. We're confident. Since the very beginning of this LAN, we've kind of gone.
Yeah, for sure, the
uphill,
wave.
which means we've
They
got
gotta make it as hype as possible.
So I think we're ready. We're prepared.
They just gotta find a way to make it as convincing, like as convincing as you can, to even players who like. I guess you can't.
Your success. Much love, buddy. Good luck in the final day.
Thank you so
So
much.
people who like really know the game.
WD Black, the official
But-
storage partner of the Apex Legends Global Series.
Welcome back to the main stage, everybody. Here at the
182. I use Elgato face cam.
to go into game 4. Dan Gaskin alongside myself on set to call the action in this 4th game of the day. We stay on Storm Point, but just want to touch on that.
They're reusing drops again. I don't think it's the same drops as before,
And they're sat at the top of the leaderboards right now.
but there are drops
Yeah,
again.
that's what it is at the moment. It's the race to match point. It's about who can get there first, who can try and solidify that victory, so then you can get in a spot, so then you can win this entire tournament. And of course, your share of $1 million.
And it looks pretty good at the moment for Alliance, as we say. A wonderful thing to see them playing so well, and Yuki being so clutch the entire time that we've seen him on our screens this tournament. So many 1v2s, so many 1v1s, we've seen it all, and he's sitting on one of these beautiful things you can see on your screens right now at home. The Herman Miller Gaming Embodied Chair are being used at today's event. Check out the new colorways of the Embodied Gaming online. The new colors have a white base with Galaxy and Amethyst upholstery. Beautiful stuff. Herman Miller is the official chair
That's the
partner
God
of
chair.
LGS. And I tell you what, they look pretty comfy.
They do look extremely comfy.
That's
Actually,
the
I know
goat
they are
chair.
comfy because I have sat on them right. It seems like it is about
Oh
that time, everybody.
God.
So I want to hear everybody in the comment box make some noise and let's
What
get
pad
into
is
this
that?
one.
Shredder? I don't know what pad that was, honestly.
Let's see what's going on now as we head into the dropship. As we say, let's talk through the standings
What's up, Arlie?
very quickly before we see the players and the teams drop into our map number 4. It's going to be Alliance on top, 33 points, but behind that, Dan, it is so tight. Moist and TSM tied up on 29, and just behind them, ESA.
Alright, the guard.
On 28. And
Let's
of course,
get
we
this
have
shit.
to talk about our big teams on Storm Point.
Time to make up some points. We're about to go crazy.
This weekend, there has been teams that have performed better than others. I'm talking Luminosity
They got
Gaming,
this.
I'm talking Fun, I'm talking XZ, and I'm talking
Where are they
SSG.
landing at, by the way?
They've been our best 4 teams on this map. So if
Straight in the
anyone
middle.
realistically should be picking up big points, it's going to be them.
Interesting to see where the zone is pulling as well. Maybe a little bit of barometer involved here. Maybe we're going to go a little bit more central. We'll have to see when we see that beacon, of course, where the teams...
Doing okay, Arku. How you doing, man?
Big games if we look down at the bottom of the table here, Dan. for the likes of Element 6, Ascend, Fnatic. Had some really good moments so far, Fnatic, but not maybe quite able to convert when we approach that endgame.
Well, the good thing with it being match point, sometimes you are given time to catch up those leaders. Sometimes you do get that opportunity to join them on match point. We've heard what the interviews from the crowd, there was a few people saying we could be going a long time here, and for good reason. When you look through how many teams have been winning games at this tournament, there is so many teams that can kind of ruin each other's day. When rotations are happening, they can be blocked, they can be gate kept. We're going to see a lot of changes when we get to match point, but remember, we still have to get there. Alliance is still 17 points away.
They are indeed. We get a little bit of beacon info now to share with you all at home as well as in the audience here, and it is Barometer where we're going. We could pull a little bit northern in the later parts towards that island where we have seen some of those finishes. Maybe one of those buildings just to the northern side, or maybe we pull a little bit more southern. We'll have to see how this plays out, but look at the guard. They're on their way, but they've been quiet today, Dan. Only 9 points on the board so far. It's an 18th position.
Well, the guard, one of our heaviest early rotating teams. They've just been caught on their rotation in a couple of games, but on this occasion,
Oh, they land
should be
Jurassic,
okay with how close they
and then they just insta-rotate. Where the fuck do they go?
Caught out by fun like they had done previously, because they're on the other side of Barometer. So guard, it should be a comfortable move on it.
Love to see the energy coming from the crowd.
I feel that, Arku. I feel that, dude.
6 faithful, by the way, in the crowd. They are making some noise out there today, which of course we love to see, but a little bit of scouting being done by
Yeah, Storm. One of my best friends has that problem too. He's a peripheral connoisseur.
Even though they're not landing at maybe one of the best POIs for loot, they've come out with 2 blues and a purple to play with.
And the guard would love to be putting themselves on match point as they transfer over to World's Edge, but you know, it's unlikely now here on Storm Point.
Sends? Nah, Chris.
Game together. I mean, it was crazy seeing Luminosity getting that 35 point, but perhaps someone can top that here today. As for Moist, we've just seen them get a victory. They go
Sends don't even play games, bro.
They find themselves 21 points away from match
He is
point.
spectator.
So it's very much achievable here on Storm Point.
Fascinating endgame, that last one we saw.
It really was.
Picking up the win, you know, teams jousting back and forward, trying to get that initial damage, that initial knock. We saw brave plays being made, but it was Moist who managed to clutch up in those final moments.
Oh, these guys are
that
fucked.
all-important win from 1-2-3.
Oh, he could have got a knock right there if he just waited.
It's causing some damage through that smoke. Good break on the shields coming through, and Dark Zero have to Scarper away here.
Scarper they shall. As they're just going to be holding these places in Barometer, as are anyone else that can early rotate. As for the rest of the lobby,
You're gonna say Ambu, to be honest?
out towards the edge, we've got
Ambu's decently interested in a lot of peripherals. He also barely plays games though too, so.
Getting a spot in Barometer. So now you've got to think about maybe picking up some kills on your way, blocking a few rotations here or there, gatekeeping some of the outer areas of this circle.
One thing to highlight, well, we've got the time. We just heard from Yuki, of course, of one thing that's really
at school, he is schoolboy for real.
We've seen them winning numerous games throughout the weekend, and that's something we kind of always had a little bit of a question.
What's up, Kapalissa?
Great at accumulating points. Wonderful at hitting match point in certain circumstances, but it's the conversion in those top 3, top 5 situations.
Commander Zone's probably the worst with these big ass water areas. Yeah, the water areas is like no man's land.
And we also see them sat at the top with 33 points.
And Moist Esports, our winners, are going to
What's
be
up,
cursed
Jenny?
just as Geo
How you
were a
doing?
little bit
Hello.
earlier. They are going to be the first team to be eliminated. It was Ascend who managed to take them out. Remember, Ascend haven't had the best of starts
Know the files
so
for the
far.
Kunai,
They're
but
down
aren't
in
allowed to
13th
share
position,
them.
but they're trying to push their way towards match point as well.
Oh, on R5? Yeah.
They're going to be set up for quite some time here.
Yeah, I do know
It's
that.
building just outside of the larger structures of Barometer. The charge rifle in the hand is always going to be good to deal damage, get those Evo shields
Which one is it, Flaus?
leveled up and feeling healthy towards the end game, which is becoming so,
Looks like Wraith isn't an option as a
plays
competitive
zone,
team.
but
Not really, no.
deal damage from the inside looking out down. Otherwise,
Sort of
you get to the
useless.
end game and you've got all those teams who have fought their way through Edge, fought their way through the Carnage, fully dressed in red, red Evo shields, all the attachments.
The only thing that really has anything of value is her portal,
Yeah, I've been very impressed
which
with Fun 1-2-3 in this tournament and today
you could just
already.
use something
They had the addition
more
of
useful
Caribou. They
instead.
just seem to know how they want to execute some of these fights, and they have been
Didn't Chilling just farm some rank for nostalgia? Nice, dude. That's good to hear. Hope the games were good. Whopping Ace, haven't heard from him in a while. He's in nursing school, so he doesn't get to play all that much.
Are you going to be a team who can get there, then convert into victories, or are you going to be a team who flops?
We'll say, not only shout out to Alliance, but shout out to Hackers' hairdresser. You see how sharp that was across the top there? Lovely to see. A lot of talent and effort's gone into that this morning, but obviously
Never heard of that,
reflecting
Foss.
like we previously previously mentioned. We're going to hop over.
I'm sure it's
this
probably
time
fun.
a little bit more north. We're going over to Antennae, away from Barometer, and there's a lot of fighting going down here. You can see the exhibit down from Seer, a little bit of information being gathered, but nobody engaging too much yet.
Yeah, don't want to engage. You don't want to take any unnecessary
Charge rifle gaming, bro. The charge rifle in these lobbies is probably the best fucking gun of all time.
Maybe we'll see a little bit more risks later when it comes down to crunch time and there's a few teams on match point and you have to try and either catch them up or
Shit's OP.
because even though we are in anonymous mode here in Apex,
Bro, this charge rifle skin is sick. Looks like that Valorant dragon skin.
what composition they have, and they can spot
Or
them
am I
sometimes
tripping?
like a sore thumb.
Exo Clan, who made that run yesterday to find themselves in this grand final. And Killer Post
Elder Flame, yeah.
has been fragging out, but the clutch that we saw yesterday from Dexter and Zicky's had his moments as well, showing that this isn't just like a one-man band. Every single player
I'm sure it's probably fine with us. Keyboard in the first place is not really all that important, to be honest.
Like I mentioned, a little bit quiet so far today, only the 8 points from our
Like, you could kind of get away with anything.
any time soon. Gambade or Sun on our screens as well. The winners of the first game of the day, and that's the best way to possibly, to settle the
Most important peripheral
I've been very impressed with a lot
is
of
probably
our
like
Impact North teams.
monitor,
It's good to see
monitor
teams like
or your
Exo
mouse.
getting into this grand final. I know it was
Those two are like
not
top two.
necessarily as impressive previously when we saw them at champs, but as long as you are constantly gaining positions, you're consistently getting better and getting closer to those grand finals, then you are going to be more than happy with your progression. But Exo, speaking of, they are going to be able to maybe greet another team who's trying to make a rotate here.
SSG inside of Antenna as well. So it's not just
Kotex.
Alliance
The thing behind me is a light up poster of a place in Hong Kong. It's called like, what is it called? I forget what it's called. It's like Monster Building or something like that.
Side of the circle. So whoever kind of fights their way and wins the battle for Antennae is going to have to be careful because LG will be waiting just about over the ridge where Alliance are looking to land. So Alliance trying to overtake these two teams inside of Antennae. The question is, are they going to be able to stabilize, or have they just put themselves in a bit of a pinch here?
Yeah, it could be a little bit of a pinch, obviously unknown to
Wouldn't
them.
keyboard be better for a knockdown fight?
You have to make a move.
What does that mean?
Point, right? You can't leave it too late for a skyward dive, otherwise you're just going to be so vulnerable in the air.
Well, Alliance, they've made the first bit of progress towards where they want to play, but with 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the clock, they've still got some work to do on this rotate. We have a listening available, so let's jump into the comps.
Still. Anybody in the building next to us? No, nobody shows.
Oh shit, Alliance's in first right now.
Batteries, yeah? Yeah. I have a gold so I can carry 3. There you go. Thank you. They're running back. Alright, do we go over now or what? Let them walk first, Okay. Okay. They're running up low ground. Care the team southwest, Okay. I'm just looking for us. We can move up. Yeah. Take space. Yeah, just carry the high ground team. Go in. Back up here.
What's wrong with the listening audio?
I can shoot it. They went all the way around. Okay, I'm crossing. Yeah. Bro, I'm about to cop 6 medkits or something. Careful. They're looking at you there. Yeah, I'm looking at you. I'm just holding northwest. Yeah. I'm across my
The problem, Kotex.
You see to shoot that team for me, Iki? I am. Don't have an armor right now. Boy, 3 pep on him.
What's up, Alucard? How you doing, man?
What the plan was there. I think they wanted to try and be aggressive onto SSG, who were the team who disappeared in that trident through the storm. Chose to rotate in a little bit of a different way, but then they just decided, you know what, we don't have to rush things here. Let's craft some med kits. We have a replicator available. Let's tank a bit of zone damage if we need to, and let's let the other teams make their decisions before we're forced to
I see what you're saying now, but like, what would a keyboard? Why would the keyboard make a difference in that fight?
Because the circle is going south of Barometer. It's that kind of beachy, watery area that we've seen quite a few times finish. And it can be very important that you do position yourselves on one of those ridge sides so you can use it as a head glitch. And of course, you can stop any teams that might be arriving late. But still, there's a lot of time before you can even try and get into those positions. And you've got to assume someone is there already.
Now we're going to see a little bit of an engagement go down. You can see the team waiting on the other side of this.
It's good to hear, Alucard. What's up, Desert?
A little bit of fire in their bellies over the games that we've seen so far this morning. Like I mentioned, endgame hasn't been perfect, but
Oh, you mean compared to controller, nabbit? We're just talking about keyboards, like actual keyboards versus other keyboards. You know, not really a huge advantage difference between other keyboards. We're not really talking about controller.
Managing to hit some shots and make sure he can just keep the suppressing fire for his team.
I'll try to right now, too. Homefek is starving too. I haven't eaten anything yet. What's up, Zed? How you doing, man? Clear land when? I don't think it's. I don't know. I don't think I'll be playing another lane in this game. Maybe past Apex. You know, maybe a different game.
If they did, they still have a big chance in this fight. You see, Fnatic want to push this, understandably so.
Have you seen the Ludwig clip about AC? I have not.
But they're dressed and they're ready to go. It's going to be NRG who are now pinching Tao, the last player alive, trying to pick up the KP.
Surely we weren't talking about milliseconds, aren't we? Yeah, that's basically what we were talking about. Not really a big difference. What's up, Bixu?
Very brave. You gotta be careful. Gets absolutely shredded. NRG say, yeah, we'll take the fight. Oh, and Sweet's going in. He wants more.
What the fuck?
Gonna have to back him up. The charge rifle again is a problem, and Nathan now has to do what
Nice.
does. He clutches up for NRG. No one else in the vicinity. They will be able to reset.
Yeah, even though Fun were getting involved, Fun are not in any area to try and capitalize on that damage. Of course, they are in a building.
Bro, I
using charge rifle. NRG
don't think I've ever seen this spot before on the map. That little like, that little like dip right there.
Back to the other side of the zone though. Back towards Antennae. This is Alliance. Talked about how they were.
Yeah, apparently the wooting is really good, but I'm just too lazy to buy it because my keyboard now still works. So.
This can be ExoClan in front of them, trying to peek a little bit of damage. You can see also in the kill feed, we've lost another team. And look at SSG. Dropped is going to go down, and that looks like the end of SSG.
Yeah, we've got a couple of teams making their Skyward Dive rotation at the moment. One of them is TSM. However, there's still 4 teams on that eastern side by Antenna that you were speaking of, and they're going to all be forced together into that choke. So there's going to be explosion of damage if none of them decide they want to also go for the Valkyrie ultimate.
Team who's holding down this bridge position where we are going to see this end game start to pull towards is the winners of game number 1, Gambare Otasan. And another win here, and all of a sudden, they might be a real contender to be crowned our champions here at the ALGS Split 1 playoffs. Alliance make their move.
What makes the wooting so
They
good?
take to the skies to get over that mountainous range that they were kind of trapped between over Antennae. They
It's
found
like
somewhere to play.
input delay, basically, like response time. It's like the fastest on the market.
They need to find somewhere to stabilize, but it doesn't look like it's going to be able to happen.
It may be somewhere to play, but it's not somewhere that's safe. And this is
Oh, you just got here 3 days ago? That's sick. Yeah, I heard a lot amazing things about it.
You're gonna get focused, you're gonna get destroyed. As Guard come in to clean up the pieces, Rambo has to be careful and will back off.
Good damage being done. ExoClan eliminated in the meantime.
Yeah, I want to try it. I just don't want to buy it.
Rolling into, maybe start a little bit thunder themselves. It's going to be TSM. They find a position here under the bridge. Luminosity and Alliance eliminated in the meantime.
Well, 12 squads remaining. Round 3 will fully close, so everyone has now found their way into the circle, and maybe we'll get a period of just silence across of Storm Point. Exet still doing some damage from a distance. It was Rambo who went down. I think the Guard will be hoping they can just pick him back up here.
On Key Sports, Apex South. Trapped inside a barometer at the moment. Maybe looking for some KP on this team down on the low ground, but it's NRG who are here, and it's Singularity who they're fighting. Sweet once again engaging, and look at the damage coming from the IGL. My goodness, NRG
Nice.
destroy Team Singularity.
This is exactly what we saw from NRG at the end of yesterday, just running through teams, so much confidence, no fear in them whatsoever, and great direction. That's what Sweet offers to this team. He knows exactly what he wants to do, how he wants to fight, and when they're going to fight.
You have to say Geo have the priority position, but also ESA in a pretty good spot as well down there, just outside of the circle. But they are on the southwest side of it. There might be an opportunity for them to put pressure onto Geo, try and coexist on that bridge, or maybe just take the fight to take that God spot away.
Yeah, as we look at the next circle that is coming in,
These guys are going to fry this game.
Right now,
They got the triple digi smoke every fight. They're going to win everything they do if they get them.
And other teams are very close, like 36 that you were speaking of, ESA, Fun, they are in buildings that technically will still be within that circle and you can survive for a short amount of time. But if you're thinking bigger picture, if you're thinking about where you're going next, you need to start looking around. What are other teams doing? Where are they going to be going? What is the best spot that we can get to?
Also, how does the composition assist you in this endgame, right? Bangalore could be really, really big for crossing the open ground and getting those smokes down. One team who's going to have to make that move is Exet. Let's jump in with Nocturnal and crew to see what the comms are like.
You gotta smoke, you need to smoke for him, you need to smoke for him, you need to smoke for him. No, he's good, he's good, he's good. I'm crossing. How much energy do you have, Sykes? I have 186. Need some? Drop me to 6. Should we move up to play here? No. We play right. Sure? Yeah. We have all the space north, top 11. Okay. Any ulti cells? No. I have one. I have 8 bats, I'm 8.
There is a rush.
I have 4. Drop in here right here. I'm smoking it.
I'll be right back.
He died. You take my scan on that. I'm holding scan on it. I'm scanning. I'm nading it. Up top. Dying. Stairs up top. Nade is bad. Look, they're gonna swing in the corner here. Above. Are they in there? They're in there actually. They're just dying. Can I smoke this? Should we peek this with Digi? I am. There's no one there. He's like far left. He's in the pipe. Solo. Get this fucker killed. He's one in. Oh, good. Watch your head. Yep. Sykes. Go, careful. No smokes. Batting. I'm body blocking. I'm taking for you. On me is really safe on me. Newcastle 20. If they fight up top, I think we should... No. Okay. There's way too many people over there.
Well, as Exet managed to stabilize and pick up a KP on their way towards that zone, the carnage is happening on the eastern side of the zone. NRG wrapping around as well behind Fun 123. ESA in the vicinity as well. And I tell you what, ESA, they just picked up some kills, but once again, here comes NRG, and at the moment, this is just a death ball of NRG.
It does not matter who is in the path of NRG. It is just constant pressure and constant aggression as they find themselves into the top 8 now. As all teams, they're going to have to start thinking about, again, the next zone. We're going to the southwest side of the previous circle. Again, it is still Geo as the only team who are within it, setting themselves up for maybe another victory. And we do have teams who are closing in on match point. NRG now find themselves on 39. They're 11 off TSM, they're getting pushed.
Oh, E36 are flying in, but that's how he gets the trade in. It will be Force Day 6 will be entering the lobby because TSM come out on top, but with so many teams overlooking, this still might be the end of their game.
Yeah, zone's closing. They want to get the res, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to. Use whatever cover you can have and maybe just commit as a 2. Leave reps on his own.
No smokes to play with as well. The Black Hole's going to go down to try and protect their backs. If they can get to this rock, then maybe TSM can take a second to stabilize. But Fun, he's in the kill feed. He finished off rep.
Oh shit, is it getting saucy?
In a position where he has to be res. Nocturnal pops the battery and Exit under duress.
It's
I think it's getting saucy.
Zone, making life very difficult for all these teams, but
Facility, thank you for the Twitch Prime, man. Appreciate it.
Here comes Fun, though. Fun is starting to play with his food a little bit here. So many kills being picked up. Sykes is still down here. The Guardian eliminated while all of this carnage is unfolding. DZ will go down as well. Dark Zero out. But look at NRG. That's set up.
Oh my god, Energy is winning this game. Energy is getting to 50 points. First.
Again, it is a train that's being run through, and it's Geo. It's NRG. It's a 3v3.
And with the momentum that NRG have, is there any way that you can say Geo can do something to stop it? The Newcastle defensive wall will go down. Nathan trying to spray, trying to pray. There's a couple of shield swaps on the floor to play with, but at the moment, it looks like NRG are in a position to deal some damage.
NRG just need 1 kill and they'll be on match point, but they want to win this game. And 3 takes him down.
Damn, W's. GG's. That was an ultra omega game for Energy. Oh.
Our first team to have an opportunity to win the Split 1 playoffs, and it will be as we move over to World's Edge, where NRG dominated the regular season. Things are looking good for NRG fans right now.
Sweet is pumped. Nathan is smiling. And Gilderson's is beaming everyone. NRG looked unstoppable in that last game. NRG chance
That was massive. I wonder how much kills they got. They literally killed so many people.
Day after day, and it seems like they have finally hit their peak.
Speaking of hitting things down, like I mentioned, match point is active now. NRG crossed the 50-point threshold. Rain Day, what do we make of that?
Wait, why are we not having this number?
You're right, sorry.
We are back here with the first match point of the day. Make some noise for NRG in the building. They get the job
Nathan and Sweet have the same mouse and mousepad.
That Sweet is very familiar with
Look at the Zero Starlight combo.
Master of IGLing. He does everything to a T, and you can see that when things are going, they're going very, very well, and it's hard to stop.
Got 20 kills. That's pretty damn solid. That's a pop-off.
A big thank you to all the energy in the copper box. NRG
Let's
feeding
go
off
to nice wig.
But I want to give a big thank you to Monsoon, who has been on our desk for the last 2 days. What an incredible player. Find him in the copper box. Take pictures with him. An amazing analyst. We'll see more of him in the ALGS. But of course, replacing him, our very own Glitter Explosion. It's right next to me, Glitter. I
get
got to talk
some
to you
cough
about
drops.
what we just saw. NRG on match point. There were questions raised time and time again of can they do it. Well, they've certainly made a statement here.
Listen, and that was something that Tiff and I literally were just going back and forth about because we talked about it yesterday. Stormpoint was
Seen the
a
Funhouse
weakness
keyboard?
for NRG.
That looks pretty sick.
Struggled on it a little bit. At the end of
I have
winners,
seen it.
They really started prioritizing that KP. They pushed for those kills because that was going to get them to where they needed to be on the leaderboard to keep them safe. Now here, it got them where they needed to be in terms
The
of
new
match
final
point, and
mouse.
they can focus on their game
Final
much
mouse.
stronger on World's Edge.
Tiff, it's pretty phenomenal to watch
It's pretty
the
interesting
growth
too.
of NRG this season in terms of being a team that not only has the
Ultralight
general
X.
skill, the ability conversationally
What's up,
from a
Shadow?
strategic standpoint, but also the clutch factor and to win games on big stages.
I mean, look, we all know that they are incredibly talented. Sweet, like, plans 5 steps ahead that other people don't even think about. And it's really exciting to see them be able to reenact that. And, I mean, we got a chance to talk to him even during the regular split, right? He came on the broadcast. He was talking about it. He's like, look, I need beacons in checkpoint. I had to relearn all of my macro strategies.
You can adjust it, or is it just a cough? I got it all, bro. I've got all the boxes checked.
Talk about everyone struggling with identity.
Thank you, Shadow. Appreciate it.
Legend compositions. A lot of big names that
The
didn't
last
even
Legend
qualify
mouse?
to
No,
this
it's called
stage
Ultralight
because they had the
X.
same issue in regular split.
Just announced
So
it
now
like
that they've relearned
2 days
it,
ago.
and you're right, we had such a heated discussion about this earlier, and that's
All
why I
of the
went
above.
Alliance, because I thought it was going to Stormpoint, and she was like, no, I mean NRG, if they can set themselves up and we go to World's
Okay,
Edge,
so
they've
next
got
map
this.
is World's
So
Edge.
that's exactly, we were like back and forth for at least 2 hours.
Yeah, you know, we were working on some power rankings earlier in the season, actually, as we have a look at these. But it was incredible, right? Because NRG, they, as you said, they had a little bit of a rough start to the season. Yep. And Dia, who was doing the power rankings, was like, he was putting them first every week, right? Copping so much flack for it, but he just had this unshakable faith in them. And you can see why, because they have that same unshakable faith in themselves. And that's paid off here. You can see the you can see exactly how good they are. 17 kills. Actually, that was even before the end game. We haven't got the final updated stats on that, but it's going to be a ridiculous number when that does
It's your
come
map.
out. And you know, if they hadn't
We
have
should
won
ban
that
Seer and
final fight,
Bob
hadn't have got
for
that kill,
ALGS.
wouldn't have moved on to match point either.
And that is such a crucial
Yeah.
so many times, how many times have we seen it? A team gets 49 points.
They should.
They died the next game immediately.
I mean,
So it's now
Valk.
2 games that they're
Valk's kind of.
they get the point, but then
I don't
they
know. What do you
can't
guys think
win
about
that game, so
Valk?
then it's 4 games
I
before
feel
they have
like
a
Valk
chance
is
to NRG
decently
clean up
healthy
right away.
for
They
comp.
now can win this tournament.
Yeah, because the problem with that is while you're missing those kills, other people are making them.
It at least allows for more exciting end zones. Because sometimes you could just get fucked by RNG and you just can't rotate at all.
Essentially, the next game is free. If they win, it's done. But if they don't, no one else is contesting that win yet. They
So
might after
like,
the next game, but they haven't.
if there's no Valk on the flip side, you gotta go rotate way earlier, way safer. because you never know how you're gonna get held out of zone and shit.
I know a lot of doubters out there for NRG. We've seen it happen.
Valk makes it slightly more exciting. Seer though, ultra cringe.
3 times as much as a lot of these other teams.
This particular zone really catered for that massive kill win that they had. You know, barometer zones can play out in a couple of different ways. If it goes a little bit more north, there's a lot of buildings, and you kind of just have to sit tight and play for where it pulls. But this one goes a little bit more south. It's very open.
29 grams too light for a mouse. Yeah, I don't think there's a such thing as too light, to be honest. Do you feel better than yesterday? No, I think I do. 32 points that game. Oh my god.
What a moment for NRG. Clapping around the stadium. Even some Dark Zero fans like Jordan, who we interviewed just a moment ago, Glitter, clapping for that type of performance. It is something
Thank you,
that
Phaser, Obito. Appreciate it.
And a lot of fans have been waiting. They finally done it. They're on match point.
32 points. That's actually insane, bro. They could win. They could win this next game. That'd be fire. That would be crazy.
He said, my favorite team is TSM. And then we go, who do you think is going to win? And do you know what he told us? Because he's out there in the crowd. He goes, NRG.
Ooh.
So keep that in mind.
Absolutely has to be a sign that they are going to be in the conversation. I don't think anyone doubted they would be up in the moment of 1, 2, 3. It certainly seems like what they've done now, first or second place. It's very, very possible. Let's go to the series results, though. Wow, by a mile, NRG 55 points. What that means is XSET, Dark Zero, and TSM have to have a very good game, possibly a win to get into match point. Otherwise, NRG will have not 1, but 2 games that they will be able to
TSM
win.
begging FNC to stop fighting them in game.
We got to give these players a second, but we're in London
probably
and
true.
things are just heating up on our championship Sunday. Match point finals, NRG, the only team that can win. Will they do it? We'll find out after this.
What are the predictions here, boys?
Herman Miller Gaming is the official
Energy
chair
takes it
partner
right
of the
here,
Apex
or
Legends Global Series.
a couple more teams to match point? What do you guys think? You actually think Energy's gonna win? First try, off the rip? They could. It'd be really hard though. Think another team reaches match point? Okay, I think we got to see the first zone. We see the first zone in next game, we can make a prediction.
So a little bit different, actually. They changed
All right,
it up,
let's go.
So now they know that's not going to be energy. I wonder if they
see that they're.
Oh no, you're right. Gombre sometimes plays the Lobo Watson.
Oh yeah, they play. Yeah, you're right.
They've been playing Crypto Watson just like.
Not on World's Edge.
Not on World's Edge. Yeah, not on World's Edge. So they should be good.
Does someone just straight up land at staging?
Maybe chat. Here we go. Game number 5, man. Only team that can win the tournament here, Greek, and end London playoff split 1 is NRG. If NRG wins this game, the tournament is over. Couple teams, though, XSET 12 points off of match point. Other teams are getting close here. So NRG might want to just stop this leaking and just get it over with now, because it's only going to get harder and harder because teams are going to start reaching this match.
Where are we saying the zone's going? Real quick, put your prediction.
Yeah,
in
what's
the
up with the
chat.
zone?
I'm saying Harvester.
It's all on the zone, boys.
Overlook?
I'm going Overlook. Correct.
NRG goes like thermal or some shit. I don't know. They go staging. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Lava. Or no, it could be dome.
That's a good zone.
Dome zone.
They love this zone.
It's a dome zone.
All the way back to the far trailer in the very back of the map. I guess.
I'm gonna say
Singularity zone, SSG. This is going to be a good zone for NRG, though, man. They have a history of playing this zone very, very well. Yesterday, they almost won this exact zone.
Yeah, they dropped like a 20-something point game yesterday.
Exactly. So they have to win it, though, today. It doesn't really matter about the kills.
I don't know.
Kind of just land, go quick, and I guarantee we're going to see them as one of the first teams out. And they're already
I think TSM makes a match point right here. I don't think NRG wins this game.
This is actually a good zone, though, for NRG because it's very predictable.
We'll see.
They now can have a fast rotate, and there's no second guesses on where this zone is going.
They do have Loba, though. Amazing play. They have Loba, Valk, and Watson. Oh, my. They might win. He's got a charge rifle. Lobo, Watson, Valk.
Is that the guard?
Oh, they might win. What's up, Boogie? How you doing? How you doing, bro? Who are we going for? The guard, TSM, Fnatic. I guess NRG too. Fuck it. The Loba for your match point game is a god touch. That's just such a good character.
I don't really like playing that RV. We talked about it last time when we were watching LG. And we see LG actually opting to take
Watson also makes me feel really safe when she's on the squad. Yo, Boogie, I was meaning to message you. I was like trying to like look in your VODs, but I think you have them turned off. I was gonna ask you if there's any way you could turn them on for me, so I could try to use something in a YouTube video, one of our fights. I feel like what's up, Kishi? How you doing, bro?
A lot of resources to hold trailer and this area.
Yeah, we'll see if TSM opt to stay here or if they continue to move through.
I think they're going to stay. Looks like they want to rock the trailer side. I'm not really against it, but I don't think it's a great spot for TSM to hold. No, they're going to start to move in.
Yeah, Verhulst. He's an absolute beamer.
The only team next to them is really going to be SSG, and TSM finds themselves in a great spot. And look who is taking the trailer.
Why is my nose so big? You might have the European roots, my brother. My nose is quite large, too.
Not that great to play early. You have a Watson, though, to at least
has been a while, Kishi.
Inside the trailer, and we see now 7 or 8 teams.
I have a Kishi and a Kishu in chat all the time. I think I get you guys mixed up sometimes.
The beacon, Kishera calls that, as Energy might run into the boys over at EXO. EXO has no idea that Energy's behind them, though. This is very, very bad for EXO. Oh no, this is horrible. EXO just got caught with their
and
pants
Sweet
down.
actually gets the knock onto Dexter here. EXO's going to be one man down. NRG picking up another KP here. They have the backside spot, and they can.
They have 2 charge rifles.
We'll rotate to the back.
2 charge rifles. 2 kills. With Loba and Watson on match point. Dude, they might win this shit. I'm not gonna fucking lie.
Yep. Is actually